Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Thieves Incorporated. I
Are you
believe
ready to
this
put
is
the crawl back in Dungeon Crawl?
we are over that too. Zone. I believe this is section 6. Would anyone care to explain what happened last episode?
I almost
Either in the
nearly
context of your
drowned.
character.
Yeah, I almost drowned in the desert.
All
And
right.
now we're fighting the big snakes.
Theron almost drowned in a desert because he's an idiot.
There were other things that happened in last session, but that was the most important.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I guess we were also in a dungeon, and I think we were supposed to fight snakes.
Yeah, well, all of us except you, because you're in the other room.
Yeah.
In
Oh,
theory,
yeah,
you
yeah,
could
yeah, I
survive
could
this
literally-
encounter
I could-
by just diving into the pool and just chilling out for an hour.
There's literally nothing stopping me from just closing this damn door and just staying in here.
Except all the purple worm poisons with Brobnar in here.
Well, I mean, the worst case scenario for Skirvo is he's sealed in here until someone rediscovers him.
We do have a slight issue, Spencer. Most of the turns are missing from the initiative tracker.
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
I do not. I
we
only
can only
see
say,
fire snakes and Pearl.
yeah. I was like, what's her name? Pearl. That's her name.
I named her
That's
Pearl
really
because it
weird.
was a nautical thing. Because of course I did.
You could just
I-
add custom ones.
Well, you could try closing the turn order and reopening it.
Okay, that might be it. Turn order. Go. This button. There we are. Do you see anything else, or is
Nope.
it just?
It's the same.
Snakes and Pearl.
I actually recommend you add custom ones because then they'll carry over between battle maps.
All right.
So just go into the
Um,
settings and hit add and hit that button I showed you last time.
Just give me
Yeah.
ample time to put my laundry
Okay.
away.
So, settings. That's not settings. That's journal. All right. Add custom. Not rejoin as player. What am I doing?
No, in the settings of the turn order.
Oh,
Yeah.
settings of the turn order. It's like, so we'll just. Okay, so add. So we're gonna remove everyone. All right. So, let's just go down the list. So, ticker. Got you. Aaron. Fire snakes. Pearl. Gretchen. Crap, what was I thinking of? Paimon. And, wait, that didn't actually put anyone in. Nope, that's not spell it. Alright. Who else? Okay, so we.
Just Skirvo and Ragnar.
Alright.
We're missing Skirvo and Ragnar, unless Captain
Skirvo.
NPC man over here, Mr. Halligan, has something to do. I doubt it, but if
I mean,
if
he
he-
exists, so we're putting him in. And also, he heard like your voices from the other room. So
he did hear me screaming, "Mr. Ragnar, your strength is required."
And then when I came back into the room and me shouting something like,
Yeah.
You're all laying down and I'm almost dying.
So everyone, reroll initiative because I forgot what it was before.
Okay.
All right, that's fine. I forgot what mine was too.
Mhm.
Here.
Hey! What do you know?
All right.
Roll.
Oh, I should probably switch that tag.
What's my boxing?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Alert. Alert. Skirvo's going first.
As usual.
All right.
Skirvo, who's in a different room.
Skirvo with a 26 initiative. Theron with a 24. Paimon with a
There we go.
14.
Now it's the right roll.
Grobnar.
I think it's
Looking on
funny
the
that
list.
Brad
All right.
crit, and I'm still going first.
It's got a 13.
Yep.
Fire snakes. They have an initiative of 4. Pearl has a 20. Gretchen.
So fire snakes are going last, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah. Everyone else seems to be rolling good, just not the fire snakes.
Good for us.
And then Mr. Halley.
Mr. Halligan, who has as I need to reemphasize, if John would be so kind as to zoom in on his portrait,
There we go.
has absolutely great mutton chops.
Yep.
All right. And let's set this to descent.
It looks like mine is missing.
Okay.
Mine says 0.
Nope, yep. He got
I
20.
didn't see your initiative. Okay, you got a 20.2. So that
The point
that
2 is
puts
my
you-
dex tiebreaker, by the way, just so you know.
Right. We're just gonna put you at 21 to
Okay.
make things easier that way. Okay, Skirbo, you're
All right,
up to
wait.
bat.
First, top of the round. I'm gonna shoot the one to the right.
Top of the round.
Ah, yes, that's right.
Are you sure about that?
We
That
don't
one was
know if they're
hostile,
attacking
right?
us.
Not the two next to you. The two next to you are currently eating the things in your bag.
Okay, which ones are hostile then?
This one, everyone that's not the two next to you.
Okay.
Let's see if we can. Don't worry. I'll see if I can animal handling the snakes in your pockets.
All right, I'll shoot the one next to Theron. then.
That
Needs to make an
sounded
insight
way
check.
dirtier out loud than I
Do we
expected.
want to shoot it, or do we want to see if bribing these things with food gets them into another room? Like, do we actually want to shoot them?
I mean,
Because that may actually get the two next to you mad.
Tigger already declared that they're shooting.
Okay,
Okay,
fine.
so, what do they have to make?
Insight.
All right, insight.
Which one are you shooting?
That's not. A
This
That
one?
was not meant to be at an advantage. It was a 7.
my gosh. Okay. So a 19 minus 2 is a 17.
Okay, so I had disadvantage. That was a 13 hit.
A 13 does not hit.
Okay, so it doesn't. So yeah, I missed.
All right,
Now it's Kuro's turn.
Good. What do you do?
I can move past Theron, right?
Yeah.
You can move right there
Okay.
because it's like adjacent, and we're gonna say it's like that kind of wall.
So
You could move to here.
I moved to here, and I'm going to see if I can't animal handling this, the trouser snakes.
How do you want to animal handle this?
Let me think.
Because
How does one normally tame a snake?
You could be a Yuan-Ti and just straight up talk to them, or you can
Music?
speak with animals, or music would work with a
Snake
snake
charmer
because
it?
that's typical.
My-
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, let's see if Skirvo knows some snake charming tunes.
oh, all right.
I don't think.
I feel like it would
can't
actually be persuasion because these things are actually intelligent.
They are.
Yeah, I looked it up out of curiosity. They have an intelligence of 9.
I mean, it has the. That's the same for. It's the same for me either way. Either animal handling or persuasion. They're both a +1.
What language do you want to speak to it then, or do you just want to like have like sing a song about something?
You know, I have been wondering if there'd ever be a good time for this.
What thing in sea
Actually,
I mean, like-
roll me a nature check to see. There we go. If you don't want to be completely screwed over, just
Okay,
roll over
nature.
a nature check to see what you know about snakes.
Let's roll a nature. I'm apparently good at those.
got a 17.
So
So what you figure out? So what you figure out in your nature check is that fire snakes are technically not normal snakes. They are elementals.
Hmm.
And while they can speak, the only language that they can...
Spencer, you cut out.
That wasn't just me. Okay, good.
Where did we leave off at?
The only language they can speak is
the
primordial.
only
I
language they
imagine you were
can
about to say
speak-
primordial.
Oh, no, it's not primordial. It's Ignan.
Ignan is primordial.
It's
Ignan
a
is a
form
type
of
of primordial.
primordial.
Ignan, Aquan,
It's,
Orin, and Terran are dialects of primordial.
Okay. So, yeah. So,
Ah.
one version of primordial.
Ah. And unfortunately, I do not believe Skirvo is programmed with primordial.
Hmm.
Probably not. Warforged
More
do get an
likely
extra
no.
language, but I doubt you picked primordial.
I did not. I picked something that made sense, like Elvish.
I feel like Aquan would have made sense because you were a sailor. A lot of
So you could
a lot
to
of
those-
a lot of races that live in the ocean
Wonderful.
speak Aquan, like Tritons speak Aquan, Merfolk speak Aquan. Sahuagin speak
dragon
Aquan.
turtles.
Amazingly, I probably would have done that had it not been for the fact that I did not know that was a language. Unfortunately, it doesn't matter now. So,
Okay, so all right, so we're just gonna say that's like the free action that you have is like to rethink that up. What do you want to do like for your action?
Okay then. Okay then.
What?
I'm gonna go back and hold my turn for now.
Okay.
While I rethink,
Why are you like this?
while I rethink my strategy.
Why are you like
Back
this?
into the dark cave. There.
Skir.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
What do you
in
do?
Homer Simpson meme.
Well, this one right here is aggressive, right?
Yes, because you yelled in its face
Well, I didn't yell in his face. I
about
was
how
yelling.
you almost died.
Yeah, I was yelling that way.
Okay, well you were yelling adjacent to it.
Yeah, adjacent to it. Yeah. Yeah. You
You
idiot.
spooked it.
Okay. Well. I guess I am just going to have to do the stabby. Here we
Okay.
go. D20 plus 6. Boom. That's with the rapier. 10 does not hit.
10 does not hit.
And 13 didn't hit, so 10 definitely doesn't hit. Bummer. I am going to take the disengage bonus action and come on, run away.
Okay, you run backwards. Ticker, your turn.
All right. I get my reaction back.
I
so I'm
should
going...
say you have. Listen, at the start of your turn, you lose a total of 1 ration.
Okay.
All right.
Anyways, at the start of my turn, I get my reaction back, so I'm gonna try and shoot it again. Another
Okay.
insight check, please.
All right, insight check.
Oh, that's a nat 20 on my sleight of hand.
Well, I mean, the snake also got a nat 1, so
Can I get advantage on the roll since I roll a nat 20 and it rolled a nat 1? Because
actually, I was
normally
gonna
it's
rule
doing this to
exactly
prevent
that because
disadvantage.
that
on
makes
the roll.
sense.
It's hilarious.
And listen, okay, there's a new thing I want to add. So, as far as people rolling natural 20s, I am also going to rule that you get a bone, like, you get, well, not another bonus. Well, you get like another action to like do an extra
attack.
thing. It's like within reason. Well, anything
so
an
a small
extra
little
attack.
thing, got it.
Yes, like a small little thing, like try to make an force an intimidation check on something to also activate another item, stuff like that.
Okay.
All right.
So an extra object
Makes sense.
interaction, extra something like that.
Extra check.
Yes, it's like just if you get in that 20, it's like if you want to do something else with that check, just run it by me, and I'll say, yeah, it's like that's pretty good.
All right.
So that being the case, since it rolled a nat 1, so this roll off is to determine whether I have disadvantage on this attack roll. And since it rolled a nat 1 and I rolled a nat 20, can I get advantage on the attack roll then? Since it's like extra
Yes.
sneaky?
Yes.
Yes.
He said yes.
Alright. That's a 16 to hit.
Well, that's you deal 10 damage to Snake.
Yep.
Oh wait, yeah. Oh.
Now it's actually my turn, so I'm going to go ahead and use my object interaction to reload. And then I'm going to shoot it again. That's 6 more damage.
Yes, 6 more damage. So you've pierced this thing twice, and it's not looking very good.
Okay.
Which
And
Which
then I'm going to
then
go ahead and
that
use second
leaves-
wind because I actually did go into this with a lower hit point, so I would like to fix that.
yeah. All right.
So let me D10 plus fight a little. Okay.
Oh yeah, because you all fell on top of each other.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, 10 hit points.
That puts me
Except
back up to full.
Skirvo, because Skirvo had managed to not grab, because I managed
You were
to
standing to
not.
the side, and I was the one.
I wasn't in the line either.
Yeah.
I wasn't in the conga line either.
Well,
That's my
but
turn.
I deserve a bit of special mention because I was going to be part of the conga line, but I didn't get a chance to say I actually grabbed the rope.
Mhm.
All right.
So by
Earl
sheer
turn, Earl
technicality,
going
I
to-
wasn't part of it.
You didn't get squished.
Yeah.
Or rather, you didn't squish anybody.
Silent.
Yeah, because I was close to the front.
Okay. All right. So Pearl's gonna do some funky stuff. It's like if you want to make an insight check of what she's doing, go ahead. But she is going to basically attack this thing's mind.
Ooh, fancy.
Nope, I got no
Skirvo
idea what's
does not
going on.
understand her witch magic.
He barely understands psionics. He knows he has them. He barely understands them, though.
Skirvo does not understand this witch is cursed magic.
All right, and you see that this one takes damage of some sort, or like just like falls.
Clearly
back
didn't
in
like
pain.
whatever she did.
Yes. Paimon, it's your turn. There's a bunch of angry snakes all around you.
So I'm guessing this one's
No
pretty
pressure.
angry.
Yes.
Okay, alright. I think I'm gonna stabby him with my rapier.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean, you want to move right there for advantage?
Yes.
Okay.
Shut up.
Jeez.
14 meets, so it beats. Roll sneak attack.
Oh! Sexy. Okay.
You actually had advantage.
Yeah, sneak attack. Oh crap. Okay.
Even if you didn't have advantage, you'd have
It's-
sneak attack because you have an ally within 5 feet of it.
Yeah, within 5 feet. Yeah.
Okay, so sneak attack. I've
D6.
never done sneak attack.
It's
Yeah,
just
add a d6
1d6
to whatever your
at
damage
this
normally
moment.
would be.
Oh!
Yeah, 1d6 at this level.
Okay. Okay.
It's okay. I'm new to this rogue thing too.
Yeah. Specifically, the amount of sneak attack dice you add is your rogue level divided by 2, rounded up.
And then our d6 plus
Just a
It just says
d6.
it's
Oh,
just a
just
D6.
1d6. Okay,
Just a
okay, cool. So 14.
Okay. All right. So you deal 14 damage to the one that's right next to you. That one's also not looking pretty good. Which then it goes to Gretchen. Gretchen, I believe, back to her sheet. No, those two are more than 5 feet apart. So ask the players to do anything. All right. How big is this line? Okay, so she is going to. So, out of her back, she grabs a pot of liquid, and she starts. She adds a strange concoction to it, and what's it?
She's casting Tasha's Caustic Brew, isn't she?
Yes, she is.
Okay. So yeah, I think that's a
Okay.
20-foot line.
Yes, 20-foot line, so it will hit 1, 2, 3, 4. Dang it, it's too far. Well, she's gonna move right there. There we go.
There we go.
There we go.
All right, so each of those creatures must make a dex save.
Good girl.
First one saves, second one fails. So the one in the back is gonna take. Gosh dang it, where my d4s?
It doesn't actually take any damage now. It takes the damage at the start of its turn.
Ah, yeah.
It's one of those spells.
Right.
All right. Yes, it is one of those spells. It's Brobnar's turn. Brobnar has a stick, and he's going to use said stick with extreme force on
On this one.
this one.
Good boy.
It's a whacking stick.
This is beaten
It's a murder
stick.
Yeah, whacking stick.
It's a forget me stick.
It's whapping time.
Whipping time. It's gonna whoop your ass with that stick. Yo.
Dice. And with his combined might, with pearls and his combined might, they kill this fire snake
Lovely.
as it smolders into ash upon death. Mr. Halligan. Mr. Halligan's just gonna kind of just
What
gonna
a loser.
waltz over, see that something is going on.
Excuse me, what's all the commotion? Nope. He'd rather stay with this dismantled enchanted armor.
It seems like you guys got it covered in there. I'll stay behind.
Ha, pussy.
Iron power.
That's what he uses.
Says the guy who cracked into a room.
All right. This one is
The
effective.
child has more balls than you. And she doesn't even have balls.
This is a lot about our society. I don't know what it says though.
Honestly, I have questions if it even says that much. I mean, it says something. That much is for certain, but
Fire snakes do not concept of tactics. However, they are going to probably dogpile the people that are closest. Except these two. They don't care.
They're too
Alright,
busy
just gonna
gobbling
continue eating.
Tigger's rations.
So this one is going to waltz in and will attempt to attack Tigger. Okay. Does a okay, I didn't. Does a 16 hit?
No, it does not.
All right.
really
My AC is 18
nice.
Ooh.
because I have 13 plus Dex natural armor.
Hey,
Ah,
that's
I
nice.
have a 14.
What does the child have?
But why do you have? How do you have a 14?
My armor's not great, and bear in mind, I am made of rotting materials.
So you have, that would mean you have a Dex of +3?
+3.
Okay.
You have +3 Dex, and then you got the Warforged +1.
Yeah.
My
Okay.
Technically
Warforged plus
unarmored.
1 was used on my Constitution because my
No,
Constitution
no, no.
would have
I
been
mean,
negative.
As a
Warforged,
Warforged, you just get a
you
flat
have-
+1 to AC.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I did use that.
Oh, Spencer left. Where'd he go?
You just
Oh,
left
He's not in the roll
roll 20.
20s.
He died.
He's still
Oh
on
my fucking
Discord
gosh,
according
he's
to
fucking
all
dead.
That's wrong.
sources.
Miss Keisha. Miss Keisha. Oh my fucking gosh, you're fucking dead.
The game referee has seemingly returned, but I do not hear his magnificent voice.
Wait, you can't hear me?
Oh, now
Oh, now we
hear him.
can.
Oh, there you are.
Okay, that's good.
He's alive!
I live, bitch.
All right.
What a great way to
Snake's
say
gonna
that.
attack Krognar. This fails both attacks.
What a great
First-
response.
Yeah.
Wait, you can't hear me?
This fire snake, because it took more damage from Paimon, is gonna attack Paimon. I'm assuming a 20 hits.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, alright. You take 3 points of... You take 3 points of piercing damage and 3 fire damage.
Okay.
Not too bad.
Yeah, I'm still up.
It's just that
Um,
there's a lot of these that makes it dangerous.
Right. This snake, because it just got acid sprayed on it, and it doesn't like that, is gonna attack Gretchen.
It takes
How
its
much
acid
damage did
now.
they take from their spell, by the way?
Um,
I think it's
that one
2d4.
took 7 points. Yeah. It's 2d4, so it took next to max. Okay.
Okay.
She's gonna. What was it? The snake is gonna hit Gretchen again. So. That'll be 10 points of fire damage. Okay, well, not fire damage. It's like split between piercing and fire.
And she needs to make a DC 10 con save to keep Conscious Caustic Brew up.
Yes. She succeeds. However, snake attacks her again with tail. Doesn't do anything. Okay, last snake. 5, 10, 15. Is going to attack Paimon.
Okay.
Okay. I'm assuming a 9 doesn't hit.
Nope, it doesn't hit.
Nice.
Not even close.
Does a 15 hit though?
Nope, it does not.
Okay, good. Scarlet, it's your turn.
Thought I was gonna die there for a moment.
Oh, Skirvo?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. How much damage is this one taken?
lot.
That's like the one that's like worse for wear. It's like its flame is
Okay.
going up and out. If this was like a Charmander or something.
This would warrant a sneak attack, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And advantage on the
Okay.
attack roll because you are flanking.
Awesome. 5.
Yeah, you just kill it.
Okay, I stab it.
It has 3 hit points left, and I'm saying that you're going to do at least 3 damage.
Yeah, his dex
Yeah, I'm
is plus
gonna do at
3,
least
so he'll
3.
deal at least. He'll
Yeah,
deal
I
at
do- I
least
do
5
plus 3. I'll
damage.
do at least 5 damage.
So that's 1 dead snake. There's still 4 more.
Wonder if I can't draw their aggro, because I have no idea what would happen if I were to introduce them to water. Because if I draw all of their aggro and then run into the drink, would they chase me?
They probably wouldn't chase you into the water. I imagine they're probably smart enough to know to not do that.
But then does Gretchen have Thunder Wave that we can just shove them into the water?
Well, that would just shove them above the water. They're flying.
Oh, they fly. That's right.
Oh. Well, either way, if they get in this room, they're bottlenecked.
Yeah.
And so are you, until you get all the way to the pool, get them to go over the pool, you go
I have
underneath
enough.
them and back out.
I
'cause it's
have
the one
enough
way.
movement to make it into the water.
Yes, but then how are you going to get out? Because they would be between you and the way out.
Oh, that's the neat thing. I don't.
You're just going to stay in there until they calm down?
Yeah, stay in there until they all die.
Well, if they're floating above the water, how are they going to do that?
Obviously, you kill them.
Ah, so you're saying the rest of us just stay out here and take pot shots at them while they're hovering
Exactly.
over the water, and they don't chase us back out? Or come back out to attack us?
Well, that's the thing. You block the entrance in with somebody, and then they can't escape.
Mm.
And make sure that somebody can actually attack multiple at once.
Yeah.
Did I try it?
Sure. Use your bonus action to make a make a persuasion check.
Maybe intimidation check because he's trying to like make him mad.
Yeah.
Well, intimidation is the exact opposite, isn't it?
Well, intimidation can be to make them mad.
Okay. All right. Do it. Do whichever one's better for you at the moment.
All right. Intimidation. Here we go. I scream.
All right. So now I gotta roll.
My speaker lets out what is easily one of the most ear-grating noises.
All right. Gonna roll checks for all
And
of them.
it means it basically translates to "Yo mama was a hoe" in Primordial.
Whoever
Nah,
threw that, your mom's a hoe.
Yeah, it sounds closer to a frickin' air raid siren.
I mean, Primordial is a very guttural language, so
Oh shoot! Well, you don't speak primordial though.
Yeah.
Um.
It would have been hilarious if it turned out the noise I made, like one of them turns around and says in perfectly perfect common, just goes, "My mother was a saint."
get out.
Okay. So roll that I got. These two at advantage because they don't care. So
What about all thems?
so half of them, or at least, well, yeah, half of them care this turn. However, they don't have any movement to go because they've been focused on these guys at the moment.
All right,
So-
I'll hold my action to run into the water when they start moving.
Theron, what do you want to do?
Okay, I think I am going to move up here,
All right.
and stab this one, and I have advantage, so time to do this 3 times, because elven accuracy is great like that. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
23.
23 hits.
Okay, d8 plus d6 plus 4. Wow. 10 damage.
10 damage. All right, you knock it
Knock it what?
down to slightly below half. What?
Oh,
You
okay.
knocked it down to slightly below half. What now?
Okay.
Or you just end your turn.
Let's see here. That's it.
Okay.
So, I imagine these things probably have about 16, 18-ish health.
A bit more than that, but
Okay.
yes. Ticker, it's your turn.
All right, first I'm
you
gonna
lose
move
a
over
collective
here.
of 1 ration.
Okay, I'll move over here. And because I want to use it, I'm going to draw my Githka. And I'm going to attack this one between me and Brevnar.
All right.
That's a nat 20 right there, so that is 17 damage.
Nat 20. All right.
You've been rolling nat 20s left and right, my boy.
All right. What do you want to do as your little bonus thing?
Nothing really.
Oh, okay then. Oh, all right. This one falls dead.
All right, and then I'm going to use my double attack against the one between me and Paimon.
Okay.
It's an 18 to hit, so I assume that hits 6 slashing damage.
Yep. All right. 6 slashing damage. This is the undamaged one, so that goes down to that number. All right. Perp is here. She was gonna do her little psychic thing, and she and she's out of side points, but that's it. She manages to deal a significant, from what you see, a significant amount of damage that almost kills it, but not quite.
Okay.
What do?
Oh, I am going to attack this guy. So
Okay.
do I get flankling if I do this or if I do this?
Either of those
Yes.
would work.
Either of those
Okay.
work.
Alright, I'll be near Gretchen.
I want to stabby this McFrickin' fuck.
Okay.
Alright, D20 plus 7.
Does that hit?
You have advantage, but yes, that does hit.
Oh,
Check the
crap.
crit.
I keep on forgetting, man.
Hit up arrow, enter.
I know how to do that, man.
I don't know.
All
Some
right.
people don't know that
Either of
shortcut.
those hit. Roll sneak attack damage.
Alrighty.
This one.
Whoops. I'll just RD6.
All right. So
Literally the exact same amount of damage as last time.
yes. That kills the schmuck. All right. Gretchen. Is just gonna move the beam this way, and we'll be dealing a minimum damage. Okay. Brabnar is going to beat this one with a stick, but he's going to move in such a manner. There we go. And he surprisingly misses. Okay. Halligan is going to continue doing his little thing over there.
Oh, we might have lost him again.
Looks that way. Or sounds that right, rather.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oops.
He left us. He left us.
He is dead. Maybe not.
I'm back again.
He's alive!
He has returned.
Again.
All right.
So the one is moving all the way over there. Does that mean that Paimon and Gretchen get opportunity attacks against it?
Well, not Gretchen, because she is currently focused on the spell.
Well, that doesn't prevent you from making opportunity attacks.
I mean, she's holding the thing in 2 hands, so
Improvised weapon
Alright.
attack with the pot.
Okay, I will attempt to roll pot damage.
I'm not saying she has to. Both Kiran and Paimon also get opportunity attacks.
Well, yeah, it's like Paimon also gets an opportunity attack, but Gretchen got a nat 20 with the pot. Okay.
Pots are dangerous weapons.
Yes. So I guess it's a two-handed weapon, but it's not really meant for a weapon, so we're just gonna roll this D6 twice and then add strength mod?
Yeah.
Because a pot is definitely not a
Finesse weapon.
weapon. Okay, well actually she has a minus 1 to strength, so that's a total of 6 damage. Almost hit. Paimon, you want to attack the snake?
Snake that ran
Yeah,
past you.
sure. I'll attack it.
And you do get sneak attack because that's once a turn, not once a round.
Okay, so I just roll an attack roll, not damage or.
Well, you gotta roll the
attack roll,
hit
you can
first,
hit.
but if you hit, you get sneak
Yeah,
attack.
yeah.
You get sneak attack, yes.
Does a 14 hit it?
14 hit meets, so it beats.
Yes.
Okay, alright. 8 plus. You know what? Frick it. I'm just gonna do this.
Alright. I mean, the first damage alone kills it. So now you're down to. Okay, so.
1 hostile snake and 2 hungry snakes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Hungry snake.
Hungry snakes, that'll be the name of this session.
Hilariously, I might have tried to overcomplicate this problem.
Alright. I guess, like, the last snake is gonna attack Ticker because Ticker attacked it. That's not gonna hit. And, he got. Okay. Maybe I should switch dice because that's another natural 20 on a snake. You will be taking. What's it? So 4 piercing damage and 2 fire damage.
Okay.
And
there goes my second wind exactly.
And Skirvo, your turn. What do you do?
My plan fell apart completely. How alive is this one?
Very not.
I mean, it's about to get killed. It's sandwiched between.
Like 1 hit point low, probably.
Oh yeah, I guess this snake would like be over there.
Yeah, because they're the hungry snakes.
You have advantage.
Yes, that hits.
You should also be adding your proficiency bonus to that, so you should have +5 to hit, but that's beside the point.
So, hang on, let me.
Does it have more than 5 hit points left?
It does.
Okay.
It
Only
has 5
slightly,
hit
though.
points.
More than 5, which means you actually have to roll damage.
Okay. Because I think this counts for a sneak attack, right?
Yes, it does.
Yes.
All right.
You have.
So it's dead.
All right. So you use your. What's it? You.
I walk up from out the black room and just stabbed it in the back of the neck.
All right.
With my scimitar.
Cutlass, whatever.
With my good old cutlass.
Which is mechanically, I've always ruled a cutlass as a saber, which is just a rapier that deals slashing damage, and that's totally something a rogue would have. So.
Yep.
Sabers are fun.
Scimitar.
The scimitar would be a D6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Skirvo, what do you want to do for your bonus action? There's still 2 snakes.
I don't know. I pet one of them.
Roll animal handling.
Might as well.
Like, do we even want to deal with the hungry snakes?
It's like, hey, I just killed
not?
your friends. Let me pet you.
Why not? So it's a 14 on animal handling.
That does not succeed, because you specifically, touch a fire snake.
Yep.
You take 3 fire damage.
All right, cool. You know, I had a feeling that might happen, but at the same time, it's good to know.
And I assume these
Fair.
things like dissipate when they die because they're outsiders.
Yeah, they've been
They
turning to dust.
dissipate. Will turn into ash, but yeah.
Do we want to kill these 2 remaining fire snakes that are the hungry snakes?
Did they show me hostility after I pet one of them?
No, it's just because it's like your hand just gets burned because you know
because
they're
it's an elemental fire snake.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I have an idea.
I'll go ahead and move to here and hold attack action in case it gets hostile.
Hey, Ticker, why don't you just dunk them in the water?
All right, Ticker, your turn. How much food do you have left?
I have
Just dunk them in the water. Dunk them in the water. See
3
if that just
rations
kills
left.
them instant.
Well, now it's down to 2 because it's the start of your turn.
Okay. Rations are not expensive. I'm not worried about this.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
what do you think's going to happen when you run out of rations?
Yeah, they're probably gonna attack. But
John, why don't you just... How much movement do you have?
30 feet,
10,
which is enough. I'm aware.
25, 30. Yeah, why don't you just dunk them in the water? They're in your satchel.
Well, are they like in my satchel or are they just next to me?
Yeah, they're like, we're ruling that, yeah, they're just rummaging through your stuff at the moment.
All right, dunk them in the water.
All right, yeah, I guess I will do that.
Yep.
Sploosh.
All right.
Drown the snakes.
And fire elementals, like, they just take a bunch of damage whenever they touch water, so.
Yeah.
Like, if I remember correctly, the most possible damage that can be dealt is some really crazy shenanigans against a fire elemental. Using the tidal wave spell.
Right. Give me a second while I find the funny-sided dice that's not D8. Ah, yes. D12. Okay. As you like just drop your entire satchel, with everything in it, into the water, the 2 snakes take a total of just 7 cold damage.
Yeah.
They're still writhing, and now they're angry.
I'm going to attack the one closer to me then, because that was just my object interaction to drop my satchel, so.
Alright.
That is 9 slashing damage to it.
Alright. It's still kicking, but it's a lot less not
And
good at the moment.
The double attack, that's not going to hit.
Yeah.
That's everything.
Alright. Pearl is just gonna communicate through her mind. It's like, you good in there?
I can handle it.
Alright. Paimon, what do you do?
I say that in Thri-Kreen out.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't have telepathy properly set up yet, so.
Yeah.
gosh, what do I want to do? I don't know. There's
You want to check out the sarcophagus?
Don't open the
Ew.
sarcophagus.
Let's do
Oh.
it.
Skirvo explicitly advised against this.
Okay, and she might touch it, she might not, but she's just gonna look for now.
Your pirate
All
dad
right.
clearly told you not to.
Okay, so other than that, it's the room is full of just like of just artifacts made of gold. There is like a tiny miniature cat mummy, as well as like a dog mummy.
Is there a
But-
mummy that tastes like teriyaki beef jerky?
What?
Oh, what?
That is
It's a
oddly
Futurama
specific.
reference.
But yeah, so there's that. There's like 2 golden chairs, as well as a desk and a chessboard of sorts.
Unless you want
advise
Paimon to
against-
die, I highly advise against touching any of the treasure.
There's also like a candelabra that's also made of gold that's sitting on the desk.
Oh.
Yeah,
Paimon, do you
Captain
see me as a father figure? No, I see you as a father figure.
Honestly, it
Oh.
weirdly, like, I feel like Captain Holt and Jake Peralta are weirdly perfectly exemplify your character's relationship with the rest of the party.
Wait, I'm Captain Holt?
No,
Or am I Jake?
you're Jake.
I'm Jake. I don't know if Paimon would be Jake. That's
Paimon.
Yeah.
What else do you want to do during your
Oh,
turn?
heck. Oh, I don't want to touch anything because I'm a little sus of all this stuff. So I'm
Again,
just
the
gonna look
captain
around.
also advised against it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look around because Pop said so. I
Okay.
can't touch anything.
Like,
Gretchen, because
I'll disown you if you touch anything.
Gretchen's literally at 1 hit point. Is gonna cast Cure
Oh,
Wounds
no.
onto his belt. He gains 8 hit points.
Hey, that's not bad.
Hey, that's pretty good.
What kind of spellcaster is Gretchen?
I assume she's an alchemist.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
well,
yeah, I
okay,
think
well,
we
technically not
established
an
she's
alchemist yet, but artificer.
Artificer.
Yeah, I think we established she was an artificer.
Brobnar, is Brobnar. He's also gonna check out the room with Paimon.
Don't touch
And-
anything.
Is he stupid enough?
Paimon shouts at
I
him,
would like
yelling,
to
"Don't
point out
touch
the
the
last
stuff."
time he did exactly what the captain told him not to do, he almost died.
Turns out he is stupid enough.
No.
Oh,
Um,
God.
He opens the sarcophagus. It reveals a mummy, and the mummy is holding a necklace around like around like the chest area. It seems to be a strange sort of clock
Oh, it's a clockwork
with
amulet.
all.
I look over at Grognar, I'm just like,
What
What's
are you
wrong?
doing, dumbass?
I don't know. It's,
You don't know? You
Pretty
just
rocks.
learned that. It might be cursed.
Trapped
If we're dead, I'm blaming you.
Or trapped like, the chest at the bottom of the pool.
If we die, I'm killing you.
Oh,
I'll kill you first.
Wait, we could have Skirvo open the chest because he could just. Oh no, I'm unconscious for an hour. Whatever will I do?
Mr. Halligan, he notices that there's stopped being a lot of commotion, so he's gonna go ahead and come back in. 5, 10, 15. It's like, oh, are you guys done in here? This looks like you guys are done. Did you guys have fun? I don't know.
Not much for monsters, are you?
No.
Me.
I think that's what we're for, my Warforged friend.
I was hoping this would be a cushy job in the office. What did it turn out that way?
I guess you're never quite prepared for how green gilled some people can be.
Yeah. All right. Oh, so the fire snake's turn because they're still in water and they can't move from anywhere.
Do they take an additional amount of damage because they started their turn in water?
Yeah. It's like
elemental.
okay. So
cold damage.
the first one drowns.
Lovely.
Well, just dies from cold damage. Just fizzles out and like creates this muddy sort of mixture because water and fire do not work well together. The other one is still up, however, and is going to attempt to attack Picker. I'm assuming a 12 doesn't hit.
No, a 12 does not hit.
But does an 18 hit?
That meets, so yes.
Alright. So that'll be a D. So 5 bludgeoning damage and okay, just now you decide to roll good. And 7 fire damage.
Ow.
Ow,
that really hurt.
Oh,
I'm at 5, by the way.
That's the fire snake's turn.
You'll live.
I'll live, but
Walk it off.
I don't like it.
Your turn. What do you want to do?
Skirvo?
Mr. Skirvo.
Yeah, Skirvo.
All right, let's see. I don't have quite enough movement speed. Go help Ticker.
You can dash as a bonus action.
Don't you have a pistol?
I don't want to use my pistol for something that's not gonna. For something,
And keep in mind, Joey, you can dash as a bonus action as a rogue.
That too.
Yeah.
Musket balls are not expensive, so.
I guess I'll use my dash action to run to Ticker, and then I'll just grab his satchel, which I assume still has a snake in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
you're just gonna jump.
And I'll drag it deeper with me.
Okay then.
As I just jump and leap into the water.
All right.
Round the snake.
Sploosh.
Okay. Are you gonna attack it at all or no?
You know what? I'll also use my robotic. Well, actually, can I attack?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I'll also stab the snake.
Okay.
Underwater.
Yes, with my dagger.
Oh shoot! I think there are rules for underwater combat.
There are, but it doesn't prevent anything that deals piercing damage, and since he's stabbing, it'll be fine.
I was thinking it like gives disadvantage or something like that.
Yeah, it does, unless the weapon is like a stabbing weapon.
No, unless the weapon is a dagger, javelin, short sword, spear, or trident.
There you go.
Hilariously, the weapon I decided to switch to with no other explanation than it just sounds hilarious that Skirvo jumped into the water and stabbed a snake.
Okay.
Okay.
Roll to hit.
Do I get advantage because of flanking?
You're not flanking.
You're not flanking. You guys are just on two sides. You will get sneak attack though, but that's for different reasons.
Okay.
Yeah, that
I
hits.
hit. Okay, so you said, I said I'm getting sneak attack because I'm underwater.
You're getting sneak attack because you have a buddy next to you, or at least next to the enemy.
There it is. Plus 1d6. 7 damage to the submerged snake.
That's enough to kill him.
Yeah.
Yay.
Oh,
Is
there are
combat
no more
over? Or are we still
snakes.
following
Yeah,
turnover order?
combat is. You know, we keep turn order in case of like traps that you guys might find.
All right.
Mhm.
I'll extend the
I'm going.
I'll extend my the handle of my weapon down to Skuro to pull him out.
I'll move over to here. Be like, you two, don't touch anything. I'll see up at Sarcophagus and be like, don't touch whatever you do. Don't touch it.
I
If you
just
touch
love
it, we're
that.
locking you in there.
Yeah. I just love the idea that they're just like that he's just like, is everything okay in here? And then it's like not good with monsters, are ya? And then just hear Ticker, friggin', and then Skirvo, excuse me. And then he just runs into the room and leaps into the water.
The sound is sizzling and drowning snakes, presume.
But while you're at the bottom of the tank, you want to see what's in the chest. This is the question.
Oh yeah, you never saw what was in the chest,
Nope.
did you?
Nope.
I guess
And
I'll.
if you do get poisoned, then
Worst case
oh
scenario,
no!
worst
Oh
case,
no, you're asleep for an hour. It's not
Okay.
like you can't drown
You
or
know what?
anything.
You know what? I will investigate the chest.
The chest.
I will stand to
see
the
what
side
was-
of the wall in the tunnel so that I don't get shot by a dart.
All right.
I'll investigate the chest.
All right.
Perhaps they'll
Okay.
reward me if I bring them the contents of this booby-trapped vessel.
I honestly kind of
So-
doubt it has anything in it, but you know.
So, what kind of roll do you want? Do you want to roll investigation, or do you want to roll like perception?
I think he just wants to open the chest.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You just open the chest.
Yeah. Worst case scenario, I'm gonna get stung by a thing that puts me to sleep.
Yeah. So, as you open a chest, another dart flies out, taking 1 piercing damage, and I think you're immune to poison. Are you?
He's resistant.
He has advantage on the saving
Or-
throw.
Oh,
Yeah, I have
okay.
advantage.
All right. Make a Constitution saving throw.
And you have
Hey.
advantage because it's poisoned in your Warforged.
All right, Constitution saving throw. Want to guess what
But
that
dwarves
roll
have
is?
resistance.
Plus
Plus
2.
0?
It's a flat 20.
Oh, all right.
So 15.
All right. You succeed the saving throw.
Excellent. So you just hear a tink.
When you even hear that, I mean, you're underwater.
Am I underwater or is
Got a
this thing
point
on the
there.
wall? What?
You are underwater. The
Ah.
chest is underwater.
Okay.
Oh, whatever it is can get wet.
All right. So, Skirvo, so what's in the box?
Okay.
It was so important that I got shot with an arrow.
So you look in, and it looks to be okay. So, stop freaking. Okay. So, in the chest you find a strange golden idol of sorts. It is roughly snake-shaped. Other than that, you see the device that hits you. It's a crossbow-esque trap that seems to reload itself every time that, well, the lid gets closed down.
Do I see where the arrows are housed?
Yes.
Can I take those?
I mean, in theory, yes, you can take them, but at the same time, you might damage the device.
The firing device?
Yes.
I don't think he cares if he damages the firing device.
Yeah,
This is
worst
true.
case scenario, I broke a trap and we just dismantled a bunch of enchanted armors. I don't think we care about damaging traps.
Yeah, no.
Did my
Okay, then.
contract ever
Break
did my
it.
contract ever specify anything of that nature?
It did not.
Not in the contract, not my problem.
All right.
Not in the contract, not my problem. Taking these arrows.
Okay. Roll a strength check to pry apart the trap. Unless you want to like be more sneaky about it, then like if you have like
That being
thieves tools, then you
acrobatics?
can make a dex check. It would be an athletics check.
A what?
An athletics check, unless you're being sneaky about it, and then that would be like untying screws. So it would use like thieves tools if you want to use that.
I will try to be a bit sneakier about it. I mean, I have the luxury of time.
I'm
All
gonna
right.
leave, and I'm just gonna sit down, leaning against this
It's
pillar.
not like I could drown. Just humming myself a little ditty underwater.
I'm going to try and push Brobnar out of this room so he doesn't touch
When
anything.
I see, will you hang with me?
Make an athletics check. He is bigger than you.
I have -1 to that.
What do I got to roll for the thing?
You have thieves tools, right?
Yeah.
So like, okay. So Theron, you succeed on pushing Brobnar out of the room.
Okay.
However, back to Scarvo. So what you do is, it is a
A thieves' tools
straight
check.
dex roll plus proficiency.
Yeah, dexterity and proficiency.
Okay. So +5. Hey.
Yes, you succeed, and actually you end up just so now
Wait,
you have
I have the poison crossbow. Is that what's happening?
yes, you have the poisoned crossbow.
I would assume where it is, it has to be a hand crossbow.
Yes.
Yeah. So I got the entire assembly out.
Yes.
All right, cool. Excellent. Scurvo underwater. I still got it.
But yeah, so with it there is a total of 4 poisoned arrows left.
Excellent. I'll see if anyone else wants these. And as for the idol,
Give it to Halligan.
yeah.
Or you could keep it.
Please, I'm a professional pirate, and I could lose out on me gold on me guaranteed goods if I try to sneak any by.
What you are is a buccaneer. That's what you are.
Yeah.
No, privateer.
really
That's
am.
the term. Privateer.
Yeah.
Buccaneer is you use a buckler. Yeah.
Yeah.
Privateer is
all
the
right,
term I'm thinking
so-
of. A
First, I'm gonna
pirate
double
that was
check to make
hired
sure-
by some form of authority.
First, I want to double check to make sure that that the idol isn't trapped in any extra ways.
You can do that next turn. It's like you've
All
done
right.
a lot this turn. I'm sorry.
All right. Just double checking, making sure I'm gonna have no more funny business like this temple falling on our heads.
All right.
Scurvo's having way too much fun to be buried for another 600 years.
Theron. So you push Brobnar out. Anything else you wanted to do?
Not particularly. I'm gonna wait till we're all back up here to see if we want to go this way.
Wait, do I technically have 5 arrows because there's
All
one?
right.
One loaded and 4.
Yes, but
probably.
the poison is no longer effective on that one.
Yeah, but there's still 5 arrows in total.
Yes.
One
technically
regular
they're
arrow
close, but yes.
and 4 poisoned arrows.
Yep.
All right. Cool.
Ticker, what do you want to do? Ticker.
Oh, I'm just resting
Hey.
against the pillar.
Okay. Pearl was gonna do the same, but on a different pillar. Paimon.
I'm leaving
What do you
the
do?
room with Theron and and Brobnar.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
I don't want any of that.
Robnar.
Gretchen is going to go over to Ticker and she let's see, she lightly tosses you a small potion,
Okay.
and then she says something in Goblin that you can't understand.
All right.
What did Python?
Robnar, what did she say?
A similar phrase or at least what she has said to Theron. Um, you owe me for this one.
Ah,
She's got to have goals.
you owe me for
Um,
this, boy.
Brobnar.
Is she like rubbing her fingers together in that money kind of way?
Not quite. No, she's not one of those goblins.
I was picturing her just being like, you want to pay coin if you want me to help you.
Brobnar, being an ever curious fellow and knowing that this place is probably not trapped because Gretchen said so, he is going to
Wander into the next room.
wander into the next room because that's what he does, and he's going to peer behind this corridor and
What did he see?
What does he see with his bugbear eyes?
he sees. Wait, crap. Okay, I'll do that. There we go. He sees another room
Oh, lovely.
with it seems to be a library of sorts with bookshelves on all sides and one book that's currently open. Mr. Halligan comes into the room. He is let's see, and he's just gonna wander. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong thing. There we go. Select 5, 10.
He's going to take a look around and see what's
5,
everywhere.
30. Yeah, he's just gonna take a look to see what's inside. It's like, oh gee, Willikers, did you guys find this stuff?
Oh, you guys are good at finding stuff. I'm glad I was stuck with you.
Yeah. Well, I'll definitely get a promotion for sure and not have to do this kind of work anymore.
Oh, all the more reason he wants to come over and see what Captain Skirvo's working on.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Skirvo, go back to what you were doing.
I double checked to make sure this idol has no further funny business. So
okay, so
I guess So I guess an investigation for any additional traps or.
It would be perception for traps and investigation to find out how to how it works.
Well, I don't care how it works. If it's, I just need to know if it's trapped. So.
All right,
Okay.
12. You don't see any obvious traps connected to it.
Doesn't seem to have any obvious traps at the moment.
All right.
Let's double check just for any of that heathen magic, just to be safe.
Okay. All right, 16. You still can't seem to find any.
All right. I do that. I do that absolutely. I correct my hat underwater somehow. I then do that classic thieves thing that they always do in movies, where I rub my hands together.
You rub your hands together and then wait.
And
are you
then
gonna switch it with something?
Nope.
Oh.
I don't have anything to switch it with. I don't. I don't have anything of sufficient weight. So besides, I don't know how much it weighs. So I pick up the I pick up this snake idol.
All right. Yes.
Anything absurd
The
happens,
obviously
or am
cursed
I
golden
free?
idol.
Yes. You have an idol.
And also like 50 million curses.
Skirvo checks around, and then just gives a satisfied nod at the fact that nothing overt came in to attack him, and he'll make his way back out. Do you still want me to move normal moving speed, or?
Oh yeah, normal movement speed.
All right.
So 5, 10,
15, 20,
30,
25,
35.
30. Okay.
Okay.
That's as far as I can move for now, but I do call out that I do call out for Mr. Halligan, or Professor. Professor, over here.
Oh, okay. I'll be there in a minute. Theron, what do you do? Robnar's already in the hallway.
I'll follow him. And
Okay.
I will look down this hallway. This one down
All
here.
right.
I have the crossbow assembly over my shoulder, and I have an idol in my hand.
All right. So reveal. So you will be able to see probably this far down the hallway. Let's see. So you look down. There seems to be another room, and it has a carpet.
I'll move into the hallway.
Okay. You want to dash as the bonus action, or?
I'll wait here for everybody else.
Okay, Ticker, what do you do?
Apparently that's not going to happen. I was kind of hoping that, we would reconvene in this room and maybe we could take, I don't know, maybe a short rest, but apparently that's not going to happen. So
offer that?
I mean, you could
offer
suggest
that if you will. Oh shit.
you kind of get like a feeling, you guys kind of get a feeling from Ticker of like he's wanting to rest.
Yeah.
Just stop for about an hour just to kind of get back to
so you just have
get reorganized and take a short rest and get all our stuff back.
Get our effects in order.
Pearl understands what you're trying to lay down, and then just like psychically tells the other people this. If that makes sense.
All right.
Okay.
We should probably rest and recuperate.
It's Robnar. So, I guess Bennett leaves it to a vote. Who votes to just sit here for a while?
Considering that Mr. Ticker is currently
currently
looking upon death's door, we'll vote for the rest. Skirvo doesn't really need it, but it's but we should.
We can take a short rest.
Yeah.
How many hit dice do we have at second level?
2.
Okay.
Because it's equal to your level.
I realized I didn't write that down. All right.
Short rest.
All right, so that means we can officially get rid of this, and we could probably reset it later when while everyone's doing things.
I'm in the middle, and I present Professor Halligan with the idol. Professor, would you be interested in obtaining this for your research purposes?
He takes a look at the idol, is like, ooh. Why, this is a most mysterious thing to have here.
By the way, Skirvo still has an arrow sticking out of his chest.
Halligan does not seem to mind that you have an arrow sticking out of your chest.
Yeah. Do you care what happens to the trap that was engaged to the chest?
I mean, I would like to see the design of it, but other than that, it shouldn't be too much. It would definitely help in archaeological papers.
Well, here's the trap.
All right. Do you just
I hand
hand it
him
to
the
him?
trap too.
Okay. All right. So he'll probably just be spending like this entire like short rest just writing things down.
For your documentation purposes, these arrows appear to be designed to put your opponent to put the unsuspecting victim to sleep, and then which that basin over there fills with water, and the door locks.
Truly
We
marvelous.
broke the lock on the door to save one of our friends.
Oh, that's a bit unfortunate. We're gonna have to put in a request.
It's unfortunate. And the water level is currently full.
All right, I'm sure there's someone who could fix that.
Oh, right. Mr. Theron.
Yes.
Do you need an arrow?
I could always take more arrows.
All right. I finally pull the arrow out of my chest and hand it to him. You looking at it and immediately putting together what happened.
Like you got shot by the bloody thing, didn't you?
It's not like I can drown. Once had to walk
True.
Once had to walk all the way back all the way to Coast. That was a 4-day journey.
Ah, lovely. Just lovely. You can hear the sarcasm dripping off of his voice.
Skirvo clearly gives like a nod, like, yep, it was about as much fun as it sounds. And proceed to rest with the others. I'm debating whether or not I want to risk taking a D8. How do we regain these again?
Rest.
Okay. You take a long rest and you gain 1 back per day.
Okay.
I'm rolling both of these.
I've only taken 4 damage out of 14. I could probably do without for now.
I really need my hit points back, so...
Famous last words.
All right. Well, yeah, so everyone roll however many hit dice you want.
I could probably do without mine. Famous last words.
I haven't taken damage yet, knock on wood.
I'm back up to full.
John over here. This is like regaining 20 hit points.
Yeah. I'm going to reload my speed loaders too.
Okay.
Because they take a minute to reload each, so I imagine I can do that while we're doing our short rest. Because it's just pulling bullets out and putting them on a speed loader.
I feel like Ticker also
Whoops,
like
wrong
like
dice,
does Ticker
wrong
notice that
dice.
Skirvo burned his
Oh, it's
hand?
1d8. See?
Oh.
It probably wouldn't be super obvious.
I'm wondering if
that's
like
fair.
Ticker's gonna throw a fit because Skirvo got himself damaged.
No, not really.
Just friggin'
He's kind of like he feels like he's had a really long day, so he kind of doesn't really care right now.
He's like, and the awesome ancient automata does just one more thing on my plate. Freaking. And then there's Skirvo whistling carefree.
But yeah, so anyone want to do anything else?
Not particularly.
Yeah, no, can't think of anything in particular that Skirvo needs. He just needs to present the artifacts to Mr. Halligan, and I mean, I doubt like the contract didn't specify any commissions for finding treasure, right?
No, not really.
All right. Well, well, we're getting paid a bunch anyways, so if anything, Skirvo giving off this treasure is just him ensuring that his crew doesn't get in trouble.
Yes. Unlike a certain mouse at the moment.
Yup.
What did Maddie do?
She stole a painting, but the important thing is the
Oh, yes.
captain doesn't know about it.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah, the captain was a
Ah,
bit
yeah.
busy. Yeah. The captain was a bit busy helping with the trap on the other side of the room to notice.
With the drowning elf in the desert.
Yeah. So literally nobody knows that Paimon stole the paper.
Mm-hmm.
Unless Professor Halligan frickin' rolls and goes, "Hey, wasn't there supposed to be a painting here?"
No.
I mean, this is the first time that they've all been in. Well, all of you have been in this room, so
Yeah, but
or
he
anyone's
could,
been
he
in this
could
room.
roll like a survival or something and go, "Hey, wait a minute, that's like a picture frame."
Hey, wait a
The-
minute.
After the rest, I'll give the
no, he's
potion back to
clueless.
Gretchen.
Ha! Stupid.
Oh, you give the potion back?
Yeah.
Oh, dang it. Okay, all right.
What do you mean, dang it?
Dang it.
I
He
didn't
wants
need
us
it.
to owe money to Gretchen.
He was being polite. He didn't use it, so he gave it back.
All right. You give it back to her. She kind of scoffs for a second.
He didn't ask for it.
He was being nice.
Skirvo's just in the background humming to himself.
Wait, actually, I'm gonna see. Um. Hey, I guess she doesn't take too much offense to it.
Yeah.
Good.
But yeah. So, all right. Everyone rolled their hit dice, right?
Yep.
I didn't
Okay.
roll any because I don't think I need to.
I didn't roll any. I didn't take any damage.
All right.
We're all good.
Knock on
Everyone, initiative again.
Oh.
Pull a new
Well.
one?
Yes.
Or
A new one. I'm
all
just
right.
doing. Give me a second while I clear this out.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Not
Theron's
as
going before
good.
Skirvo.
All
Not
right.
as good,
So
but still pretty good.
That's a 6. Skirbo has a.
To be fair,
17.
Skirvo rolled like crap.
Theron has a 19. Pearl has a 4. So Pylon, you're not going last.
No?
Yeah, because Pearl has a lower dex score than you.
Oh, okay.
Probably.
What kind of mystic is Pearl, by the way?
Give me a second.
Because that's one of the ones where you select your subclass at first level.
Nomadic? I think that's
Nomad,
what it's
okay.
called. Yeah, Nomad.
Okay.
You know,
He
because
looks pretty
she's like a
nomadic.
literal beggar.
Nomad is like the teleporter one.
It might not be Nomad, but just I think it's something else. I just know what things she has.
Oh, okay. Which are the
confusing.
disciplines she has?
Yeah, which disciplines they have and she has and like what they do.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, which ones are they? Because I have a list here, so which ones are they?
Alright. So Nomadic Chameleon, Intellect Fortress, Aura Sight, and Psychic Assault.
Okay, that makes her probably an awakened then.
Okay.
Which makes sense. Awakened is like the most traditional mystic. It's like you mess around with mental magic and do other fancy shenanigans.
Halligan. Nah, he's actually just gonna sit by, so he's gonna have an initiative 1. Ticker, you got an 11. Okay, so descending. Theron, what do you want to do? You're the first up.
Let's see here. Are we all ready to go?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Back into the hallway. And to the edge of the room, not into the room.
All right, so you want to take a peer inside, I see.
Looks like it's
Mhm.
circular.
It does look that
Oh.
way.
Boo-doo-boo-boo. You notice that there are two doors, one to the south of you and one to the west.
Okay.
Other than that, there's a big rug and there are 4 pillars once again. Oh, anything else you want to do?
Not particularly.
Okay.
I'm going to wait for more people because,
All right.
well, I have bad luck.
Skirvo, what do you want to do?
Sataran.
Okay.
I don't know if I was actually able to move that much, but I don't care.
You dash is a bonus action, so yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
I didn't
Well,
care. I just wanted to follow Theron because we should always be able to move as one during situations like these.
Mhm.
Rovnar's gonna hang out in this room, in the miniature library with the old texts and whatnot. Ticker, what do you do?
Let's see here. Two there with dashing. Oh, didn't mean to do that. And that's it.
Alright. Gretchen, is gonna be, probably over here. Paimon, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna move over here and just start heading my way down.
Alright. Pearl gets up, follows, let's see. But yeah, just follows Ticker. Halligan, he's gonna continue messing with the thing. Theron, your turn again.
Okay.
We did tell him we were heading out, right?
Yes. It's just
good.
that okay, he's gonna like check out this room over here.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just
Into the
making
room.
sure. I'm just making sure we didn't just leave him behind, and he's like, and he puts a bad report on us.
Into the room.
Like I said, I'm watching out for the crew.
Should we go in the side door or the bottom door? I'm asking Turtles.
Hang on, I'm.
Theron, as you like enter like this portion of the room, you realize it's a domed structure, so your footsteps just make an echoing noise across the floor.
Lovely.
So wait, there was a door here and a door here.
Yes.
Okay.
Which door should we go in? Do you think we should go in?
I suggest we investigate this one first.
Okay. To that one it is. I checked the door for traps.
Alright. Roll perception. Or was that the 19?
No, that was the initiative.
Oh, okay.
18.
18. The door is not trapped.
Okay. I open the door.
Alright. You open the door. Reveal.
The hallway beyond is trapped. You get shot by 50 million darts and you die.
So yeah, you just see into it. There is a big room, but you probably have to travel further down the hallway in order to.
Down the hall. Let's go to here.
Okay. So, crap, gonna have to. Forgot to do this part. But yes, so as you go in, you realize that it is what you would consider to be a kitchen of sorts, / a servant's quarters, if this was a manor house
Okay.
of that nature.
I leave.
Alright.
The kitchen and servants' quarters. Do I have any movement left?
No.
Okay.
Skirvo, what do you do?
Skirvo will follow Theron for now. I'm gonna stick close to Theron. Although, what's this red thing in the middle?
That's a carpet.
All right, cool. Just making sure that wasn't like a giant structure of some kind that we just waltzed past.
No, what I
it's not
imagine
a
it
structure.
probably is a rug of smothering, as I imagine what it probably is.
Smothering?
Yeah, a rug that if you step on it, it'll attack you and try to suffocate you.
Oh, lovely.
It's actually in Descent to Avernus. There's like a back room you can go into, and there's a rug of smothering in there.
Lovely. Just lovely.
Give me a second. My thing is acting weird. But yeah. So next it would be Brobnar's turn. Brobnar is going to pick up the book that's right here. Upon doing so, you hear a loud crash in this room as a giant chandelier just crashes.
In which room?
What room?
We can see a chandelier just crash out of the ceiling.
Yes, like in the domed room. I forgot to mention there's a chandelier. It crashes onto the floor.
So me and Theron just turn around.
Starting. We're like, oh, what just happened?
We look at each other. What just happened?
Mm-hmm.
Must have been an
Sicker,
old.
what do you do?
Must have been
I
an old
assume I can see
chain.
Brobnar picking up the book, and
Indeed.
also
Must have rusted through.
the chandelier having crashed from
Back
where
here,
I am.
like, surely it was perfectly natural and not someone behind us being an absolute ape.
Mm.
I'll just keep going. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 5, 10.
Oh crap! My
15,
my
20,
my
25,
volume was muted.
30. There we go.
So okay, I missed like the last 5 seconds of dialogue.
I was just moving.
All right,
Yeah,
cool.
it was just John counting.
Sure. I love how me and Theron are just discussing how it was probably perfectly logical means and not someone being an idiot behind us.
Probably just an old chain. These things happen.
Probably rusted right through. I mean, look at me. He like clearly pokes a hole through his arm. Rusted right through about some odd 50 years ago. Not unheard of.
All right. So next it'll be Gretchen's turn. Gretchen is gonna go up to Brobnar and see if she can actually read the book that he picked up, unaware of like the loud crashing noise that came from down the hallway. Paimon, what do you do?
I am going to take the dash action and see what happened down there.
Oh, okay. I guess you'll just push Pearl forward, so she's going with you.
Okay. Okay, I'll just.
We're
Yeah,
gonna
fine.
let the NPC characters up to their own devices and let them get themselves.
Let
All
the
right.
goblinoids get themselves killed.
Oh,
You
whoa.
throw my goblin at the runes.
Oh,
God, that was
Well,
my
we're just standing around here, and then Brobnar picks up the book and then crash, and then we're like, I'll be darned.
Yeah.
And the rest of
we-
you are like, what happened? We're like, it just fell.
Yeah.
It was the strangest
Does
thing.
anyone address the fallen chandelier other than me and Theron to each other?
I've been like, oh, Shay must have been bad. These things happen. It's no problem.
Darren's just gonna check out the puppy, and that's probably about it. Darren,
No!
your turn.
Who's at the door? Check for traps.
All right, roll
16.
16. As far as you know, there are no traps.
Hmm. Do we live life dangerously?
I mean, last time you lived life dangerously, you almost drowned in a desert. So
I mean, that's a good point, but at the same time,
You know what? Sure, I'm opening the door.
yeah.
All right. All right. So, you open the door. Give me a second while I find the file board tool again. Okay. And you see at the very end of the hallway a whale snail on a thorn of sorts.
Ah!
It's not our flail snail, is it?
I don't know. Does it call out to us?
for reference, Spencer, flail snails are large creatures.
Oh, give me a second.
There needs to be some edits.
Some intense editing. Nope, that's still on that tool.
Like, it turns out this flail snail's actually stuck in here and would like help. I'm lodged. Need help.
Who's that over
I wanna
there?
go home.
Show yourself.
I quietly shut the door back.
Yeah.
Put my back up against it and be like, guys, there's a giant snail down there.
No.
If- Is that some kind of sea snail?
Don't think so.
Seems like
You're
this
I don't
place
know,
has a
let me
lot of
check.
elementals in it. Animated armor are like golems, which are elementals that have been forced to do stuff. Fire snakes are elementals. Flail snails are elementals for some reason.
Whoa. What do you do? You've
go
been
over
heard that
here.
there's a giant
I-
snail.
I cracked the door that he said he just shut to look for myself. I just look down the hall and see the big ass snail. I'm gonna roll a nature on that. See what I can glean from this creature.
That's 20. Yes, the flail snail.
You had a pirate one attack you once, and it had a crew of zombies.
Yeah, it's just it turns out that like some odd 900 years ago, the flail snail that's infamously been following the Adamantine party actually used to serve on Skirvo's ship at one point.
No, he was a rival pirate. Remember, he was a pirate in.
Oh, yeah, he was. He's just like, yeah. So he's just like, fought one of these on the sea. Rival pirate. Never liked him.
I look at you completely bewildered, like, it's a snail. How can it be a pirate?
That's what I said. Strangely enough, that's exactly what the old captain said too. He'll then look at Darren. Come to think of it, lad, what was your last name again?
Crimson Fall?
Nah, it's gotta be a coincidence.
All right.
You don't inquire further? Because like
I'm looking at you like cross-eyed, like, what are you talking about?
Oh, nothing. That was the captain's old name. I'm sure it's a coincidence. There's no way you're related to the old captain.
I don't think there's any. No, it must be happy, right? It must be a coincidence.
For reference, Brad, I am implying that your grandfather was his old captain.
Grandfather, you are aware elves live for up to 1,000 years, right?
I think we recently discussed that
750.
it was around
Oh,
700.
700. That's right.
Yeah.
I'm confusing Lord of the Rings with D&D.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings elves can live for however long they dang well please.
Yeah.
This is true, but most of the ones in the movie are 1,000 plus years old at the time.
You never mentioned Theron's family, and I just thought it would be funny if for some weird reason you had this weird relation to Skirvo that you never knew existed, and Skirvo didn't know either.
It should be like that.
Oh yeah, no, your old grandpappy he knew that salty sailor. He was also kind of pissed off at him for taking the ship. It's like, our grandfather always did. Remember what our grandfather's last words were? Damn that automata to hell.
Well, if we're talking about actual pirate situations, then the captain can be removed at any time by a vote.
Yep. Damn him for being better than me.
Yeah, so
Well, except in battle. The battle is
Oh,
divided
yeah.
among
Oh, yeah.
us.
I shut the door again. What all do I know about flail snails aside from their entire stat block, apparently?
You know their entire stat block. You know that flail snails
Our Earth
don't
elementals.
do too well in deserts, so this is kind of weird that there's one here.
Okay, yeah. So Skirvo's actually going to bring that up. Wait a minute. And he'll double check to make sure it's a flail snail, and then shut the door again. Flail. Wait a minute. Flail snails don't do deserts at all.
Well, they normally live in caves, so they could live in like a desert cave.
Yeah, they don't do well in deserts. He'll again check the door again. No, that can't be right. How's there one in the desert? How'd it get here?
Robnar is in the other room. He is going to just start taking things from shelf. Ticker, what do you do? You've been told there's a flail snail in the other room.
Okay. I don't know what to do.
There's
do we
no.
leave it be, or do we...
Well, how far did you investigate the maid's quarters?
I just walked in, and I was like, oh, look, it's a kitchen. I walked back out.
Nothing else of interest. Got it. I guess we wait for the professor's advisory on this.
Yeah.
Because
All right.
I don't think we have the current level to take on a flail snail.
Well, they're only CR2, I think.
CR3.
Okay, yeah, we could totally take a flail now.
Okay. Okay, so wait for the whole party and then inform wait to inform Miss Professor Halligan that our
I knew
that
they weren't
this
high
excursion-
CR. That's the joke. Is that the
Yeah.
flail snow keeps showing up, but he's CR3, and
Yeah.
eventually the party is level 20 and he's CR3.
Yeah. I swear, if
Um,
we do the throughout time sequel and I play as Kalani again at some point, I'm gonna use the flail snail as a flail.
Yeah, correct.
Ah!
Gretchen is also ransacking the room with
Ow,
stuff.
let me die.
We need to stop the goblins, guys.
Pikachu use headbutt.
Paimon, what do you do?
Oh gosh.
You've been told there's a flail snail.
Okay. There's a flail snail. Alright, I'm just gonna ignore that.
Can we just go back and tell Halligan and be done with this dungeon?
I wanna check
He'll
out.
probably tell us
You
to
totally
explore.
can.
I'm going.
The main reason I asked if we could take on a flail snail was solely because of the fact that if we couldn't, then we wouldn't be able to explore further. However, if we can, then we're probably contractually obligated to go further. Despite how much Professor Halligan probably doesn't want to.
Okay, so Pearl, Just gonna like look around. Really likes the artistry of this room.
However, we should prepare a plan for when we do, so that way we can more easily dispatch the creature.
Halligan is still checking out the thing over here. Flail Snail's turn.
Just to reference it, by the way, Skirbo, flail snails' shells reflect magic,
Good to know.
and you can
Good
kill
to
them
know.
by cutting their tentacles off.
What?
You can kill them by cutting their tentacles off.
Ah.
Basically, as you deal damage, you cut tentacles off, and they start to deal, and they get less attacks. And then, when you cut all their tentacles off, they retract into their shell, and they begin to wail, which can be heard for like 300 feet for like an hour, and then they die.
So, similar to a Hydra in some regard.
Kind
Okay.
of,
Yes.
but they don't do the whole split thing.
There.
The flail snail attempts to get closer, but is blocked by the two pillars. Oh, you can't see the
Lovely.
pillars. There are
Nope.
pillars in the room. I was like, hey,
Yeah.
I know there's someone out there.
Wait, it can speak?
This the
So
flail
it is
snail?
our flail snail?
Spencer, you
Perhaps.
madman.
Because flail snails normally can't talk. And Tinker's like,
Yeah.
I know that voice. He kind of thinks, I know that voice. That sounds an awful lot like my voice.
Strange.
There's a talking snail back there.
Wait, so we all hear that and we all just look at Ticker? Ticker, did you say something?
Did you speak? What?
Oh my gosh, this is so crazy and hilarious. I love it.
Aaron, what do you do?
Are we going to
DM
be the
specific
goblinoids being kleptomaniacs? Or are we just...
So Skirvo is going to then say, flail snails can't speak either.
Well, the one that you ran into as a pirate could speak, but most of them
Well,
can't
yeah.
speak.
Well, yeah, but now you hear like curious whirring sounds.
Did we kill it?
I don't know.
I mean, it's your turn, Theron. It's you choose.
Wait,
Yeah, I'm trying to... talking with the party. Like, should we kill it?
yeah. If there's a peaceful excursion, perhaps we should seek that out. Less resources expended on unnecessary foes.
Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna be like, wait, where's Brobnar in the short one?
We both turn around and see them down the hallway. How long have they been over there?
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna call Mr. Brobnar and the Gretchen. We could use your assistance down here.
Alright. Hold on. Okay, give me 1 minute. Skirbo, it's your turn in the initiative. What do you do?
All right. Has the flail snail attempted any further communication?
He's like, I know it's you down there. You look a lot shorter than last time that I saw you.
It is our flail snail.
I was a lot shorter.
Because remember, the flail snail always remembers characters as their players.
Yeah.
Skirvo is a lot shorter than Kalani.
Also, like, I have... Also, like,
Yeah,
I have never
Skirvo's
met this man before in my life.
Skirvo is built at a nice, crisp 6'0" nothing, whereas Kalani was a little over 8 feet tall. Not much over 8 feet tall, but still. She was big.
No, but yeah, so the flail snail has attempted to communicate with you. It thinks it knows you.
Skirvo. Wait, am I shorter?
Then
Yes,
I look at you and I'm like,
so.
I look at you and I'm like, You haven't gotten any shorter than the last time I checked. You
No,
look
no,
the
no,
same
no,
height.
no. Because my legs were off. Was I shaved off? Hang on. How tall am I? How tall are you?
I am. I'm just gonna say. I'm gonna say Theron is my height, which is 6'1".
Oh, okay. So Skirvo should be about an inch shorter than you. So
Looks the same to
Skirvo just
me.
quickly double checks his height. No, I'm factory standard. It's just
That was the
tilts his
problem the whole
head.
time. He wasn't factory. I don't know.
He tilts his head, completely bewildered. What do you mean I look shorter? Have we met?
Yes, we have. It was like, It was last time in the desert.
Desert.
It was the last time.
It wasn't New Vegas the last time you guys met him.
Yeah. And we locked in. Kalani bullied
Or
him
I should
into
say
the
the Mojave
radiation
Wasteland, not New
cave.
Vegas proper.
No, well, Kalani took him with us.
Oh yeah.
She was deliberately not abandoning him in the middle of the desert.
Yep.
Weirdly, she was being the nicest out of all of us at the time.
So yeah, there is
Also,
no peaceful way out of
Juno
this.
tried to use a mini nuke. Oh yeah. Juno tried to use a mini nuke and it did nothing. And then I was like, "Are you insane?"
That was amazing.
And
Okay,
then
so
Brooks lost his chill completely. He was like, "Are you insane?
So Skirvo's going
You
to
completely
just
lost your mind."
Skirvo gives Theron a look like what the hell? He's just gonna turn. He's gonna turn back to the door because they haven't opened it yet. He hasn't opened it back up. He's like, and mind refresh my memory. What have I done to you in the desert?
A number of things. But that's not the point. The point is you burned my ship.
Wait, what?
You
We broke his
burned my ship.
You broke my shit.
If I could get over there, I'd crush you in an instant.
More confused. You clearly start hearing the Gervo's
gears grinding.
It's just you can even see a few sparks starting to fly out the sides because you can actually see the gears in his head. You just see him just he pulls off his hat and scratches his head. What? I've never fought a flail snail in a desert.
The gears are grinding, smoke's coming out of his eye.
Yeah.
What are you talking about, you madman?
I never fought a man in a desert. Have I lost a memory drive?
Ticker, your turn. What do you do?
Yeah, Skirvo's just sitting here trying to negotiate to the flail snail. And is only getting more and more maddeningly confused.
I'm gonna stand here and kind of in cover from the door, but where I can see where if the door was open, I could see down the hallway. In case we end up in a fight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gretchen is just gonna follow behind. Paimon, what do you do?
Oh gosh. Okay.
Your
Someone?
compatriots are talking to a giant snail.
Okay, I hear them conversing with
More like Skirvo is
so
talking
I
to
just
them
go
and is
back.
melting some gears.
Yeah, and he's turning to, and he keeps turning to Ticker or to Theron, what the hell?
I mean, I'm not crazy, right?
Wait, are
Yeah.
you guys talking to a snail?
Miss
Yeah.
Pyman, could you get Professor Halligan? I think we need an advisory on the situation.
Okay. I'll go get him, I guess.
Skirbo's going to continue trying to glean information from this creature. Like, in case you couldn't tell, Skirbo basically just asked Pyman, "Could you get the professor? I need an adult."
Oh,
Is there smoke coming out of a couple vents in Skirbo's head?
Yeah, you clearly see
He's
see
getting
him vent in a
overheated.
couple spots.
Steam
oh.
freaking gear. Sparks
He's
all the gears are grinding.
desperately to
like-
understand this situation, and he just can't.
Gets a little bit closer as it tries to squeeze through an object. It's like, oh, I'm gonna get there eventually.
Eventually.
I don't know.
Darren, back to your turn.
I don't know. I look at Skirbo very confused, be like, "What are we going to do about him?" And I point towards the shut door and the snail.
I'm trying to figure that out right now. I'm not sure I know.
I look towards Sticker.
I think either it's somehow confused us for someone else, or it's completely convinced. It's somehow completely convinced we're those people, but it also admitted I was shorter. I don't understand. Maybe this is... Oh, God. Could I use that? Oh, man. I'm wondering if I should roll something else to see if Skirbo could try to glean something else that's happening, because clearly he's hitting some sort of logic loop.
I look towards
okay.
Sticker for suggestions. The Sticker just shrugged.
Yeah.
Okay.
The flail snail probably
Meanwhile,
wouldn't
player
recognize.
characters form in
I'm
dungeon.
actually really curious how the flail snail is going to react to Ticker.
You! Wait, you're me! Wait, what?
The flail snail immediately comes out. It's like, finally, I'll get vengeance against you, you absolute monster. Looking at me and then turn to you. Wait.
Second, what are you doing here? You're me.
Yeah. It turns to you and then goes, wait. If you're there,
How am I here?
how am I here? If
What's
you're
going
there,
on?
I'm here.
I'm going to move right here, pull out my
just-
rapier, and basically stand
And then
ready
it
to
just,
stab
like,
anything that comes to the door.
We
All
see
right,
the
Ticker, your turn. What do you do?
we see the flail snail like start to hyperventilate, and then it just goes, I need to
As
sit
an
down.
Special crisis.
I'm just gonna stay where I am.
Oh, okay.
I
Gretchen
need to lie
has
down.
been coming to the room as well. It's like,
Get the
says something in Goblin. Paimon, you hear it as, what did you guys need us for again?
Yeah, check out.
They need an
Alright.
adult, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Talking
They
with the flail
need
snail.
What is she
They
saying?
need an advisory on the situation, because
It's a giant
we've-
fucking snail on the other side of the door.
well, like, I mean, think about it from this perspective. We're currently on an expedition down a dungeon, and we've just encountered intelligent life. I think
Oh.
that warrants the professor being called.
Oh, Professor! I call out. Professor Halkin!
Alright, you're gonna yell that out, because doing it silent while doing it like that, you're not, no, there's not
I
gonna be
asked
able to hear
somebody
you.
to
yell it
run
out.
out and go get the professor. So
I already used all my movement, bro. I couldn't move.
okay.
Bonus action.
Yeah,
I just yell
Pearl's
it
gonna
out.
do that.
Yeah.
Don't tell me what to do.
Be careful, small mouse child. We may just pick you up and shove you in a sack.
Pearl is just gonna telecommunicate with,
I can just rip out of the sack.
with Halligan.
That's
It's
a
like,
sack.
we
Yeah.
need your thoughts about something. It was like Halligan just like starts coming over. Do you all just want to wait for him to come over, or
Yeah.
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 I'm definitely
Okay.
gonna wait because of the exact reasons I just specified.
all right? So the
all
Professor
this
Halligan
while, what
enters
is-
the room. It's like,
What has been the conversation between me and the flail snail?
the conversation is, well, actually, he's kind of like gone off of you. It's like, oh, so you're playing another hunter type. Well, you're just another hunter again, just different shape this time.
Skirbo doesn't even respond. He just
Still like
slow,
Theron.
like you just hear his gear, like all his gears suddenly stop, and then he just turn and just mechanically his head swivels to look at Theron. A look of genuine loss.
I just shrug and like,
What is? You hear his gears start up again. What
maybe
is-
it's and then I use the Elvish word for mentally deranged psychopath.
yeah, and Skirvo also starts whispering in Elvish back at Theron.
Hey, you speak Elvish.
Yeah. He's just, he whispers in Elvish back at Theron. He's like, I don't know what's going on with this thing. It seems, I think it's somehow convinced I'm somebody else, but at the same time, this somebody might be a shapeshifter. So it's not like I can convince it otherwise.
Halligan enters the room, seeing you guys crowded around the door and seeing that the door is slightly ajar and you're talking to a flail snail.
Well, every now and then, when I say I opened it, I don't know if you heard me, but I kept like checking it and then closing it again.
Oh, okay.
So it's been
You've
closed
been talking to a
for
door.
while now. It's been closed during the entire duration of when this thing's been yelling at us. Okay, so Skirvo turns. Oh, Professor, good, you're here.
What is it?
You are the lead of this expedition, and we've encountered a situation I do not believe was covered in our contract. This dungeon appears to be currently inhabited by an intelligent life form.
What kind of life form?
A giant sentient snail?
It's a flail snail, but trust me, it speaks.
Are you sure? It's like the flail snail is just like yelling obscenities at you too. It's like, and it just doesn't seem to be connecting with Halligan, and he doesn't notice that the snail is speaking
reach over.
common.
What kind of door latch is it?
Wait. Halligan doesn't hear the snail?
He does. He doesn't. He's not connecting that to the snail.
He does. Yeah.
Yeah, he just goes.
So.
I know that.
What kind of door latch is it? What kind of door latch is it?
It's it's like your. Let's see. Oh. Did I have like a specific type of door for this? No, I didn't. So we're just gonna say it's your plain wooden door with a knob.
Oh God! I just looked at the time
I
and
twist
I realized
the knob
that
and push it slightly so it's unlatched, and then I poke it open with my sword to open the door so that he can clearly see the snail cursing us out.
Yeah. Well, Skirbo's just gonna open the door and show him. He's just gonna be like, "There's no need for that kind of language, lad."
Well, I was just trying to like push it open with the sword so we not in sight line.
Yeah. Obviously, we open it just enough so that Halligan can see it.
Yeah,
Like,
he has a clear view.
That's a flail snail.
Yeah,
I told you. Yes, I told you it was a flail snail. Yes, that is a flail snail.
What do you want me to do about it? I can't do anything about it. You're the guys that are killing it.
Well, we were asking because it might know something about the ruins, and if you would want us to somehow bring it back.
Have you asked him about the ruins?
No, it seems more fixated on thinking that it knows me, but I've just scanned my files 685 times over, and I have no record of meeting this snail.
Huh. Well, okay then. What do you want, Mr. Flailston? I know what I want. I want to kill those guys out there. That's what I want to do.
You hear Skirbo's ears grinding one more time, and then you hear him say, 687. He just
287 what?
rescanned his entire database twice.
687 what?
Searches.
Oh well, yeah. Well, however many. He's just freaking. He's clearly been rescanning his database.
He's using control find and it's keep having that no results found. Done.
Yeah.
Done.
I mean, I guess we could like leave for now. Maybe he'll leave or something because as far as my database goes, or at least, well, not database, but like research goes, flail snails aren't native to this region. Which means it's not. You can't be an owner. I think. What do you mean? I can't be an owner.
Let me ask. How did you come to arrive in these here ruins?
I have no clue. I just woke up here today.
Okay,
Does this
that's
happen often?
great.
Sometimes this happens.
What did he say?
Sometimes.
this happens.
Sometimes this happens. How frequently would you say this happens?
Sometimes.
I don't know. It's inconsistent sometimes.
Leave it to Skirbo to ask the hard
Let's actually count up. How many times were there in Thanix? There was the one at the bridge where we threw the cookies in the river.
Yeah.
How many times
There
after that?
was the troll mask. There was him dumping a bunch of rocks down a hill towards you.
Yeah.
There was. Oh no, the troll mask was the one at the bridge, so that's 2 so far.
Yeah.
I know there was at least one more. I don't remember what it was.
So there's 3 in Thanix. There was the one in Descent into Avernus where he was driving the garbage truck that we hijacked.
Yeah.
And then
And I think you encountered him another time in Descent into Avernus.
what?
I think you encountered him early in Descent into Avernus too. So that'll be 5,
Yeah.
and then throughout time
Yeah.
there was
There's
the
twice,
pirates
there
in
was a pirate
Thanix. There was.
There was the pirate ship, and then there was the
New Vegas stuff.
Market Square, and then there was Fallout.
Yeah. So that's 8. 8 times this happened to me.
At least
Amazingly, he did not
This is the
appear
ninth.
at all.
This is the 9th time.
Amazingly, he didn't arrive at all in
Yes.
Purchase Strahd.
Yeah. I kind of forgot about him, honestly.
Also, we were
Like, I
aiming
was
for a more
half
serious
expecting-
campaign.
I was considering having him show up like right at the end and being like, "Where? I haven't seen you guys. Where the heck have you been?"
Honestly, you know what would have been funny is if he showed up exactly when Vladimir became a freaking vampire.
Yeah, it's like all so
Vladimir's
like,
like,
emotional
"Hello there."
and depressing and stuff, and then like the flail snail's right there. It's like, hey guys, how you doing? No, bad time, is it?
We're all gonna die.
He's just like everyone else teleports away, and he's like, hey, you're the big guy. and then while everyone else was looking outside the castle, they just see the flail snail sailing over the horizon. Got
Tap
booted by
starts
the
playing.
Maybe Vladimir used him as a weapon.
Vladimir's like, wait a
Surrounded by
second.
the tentacles and
If I use him as a weapon, can I smite through him?
Yes, because you can smite with an improvised weapon.
Oh my god.
Ah,
Oh my
Shell
god.
just starts blowing. He's like, what's happening?
Hey John, I think you have a new boss encounter. Vladimir using the flail snail to smite.
The bludgeoning instrument.
That would be like a boss encounter if I were running a joke campaign.
Oh my god.
But yeah, it's like
sounds
as far
glorious.
as you can tell, because he doesn't have any info about the ruins.
All right.
Halligan's like, well, I guess we could leave him. We'll come back later.
Clearly, there's something more going on with this snail than it appears to be.
Can we just kill it?
I'm not. You'll suddenly hear something tick inside of his cranium. I'm not sure we can kill him.
We could try.
We could, but there might be a chance this thing's immortal.
That makes them more valuable.
Well, I mean, think about it. It's
Yeah.
how
I'm
many
thinking
times
about
have you claimed to fight him? Have we fought now?
Fucking no.
Wait,
Uh,
Snail
check
didn't
that.
respond.
That would
Oh,
have
wait, I didn't
been
realize you were.
3 times that he's fought against Joey.
All right.
Yeah.
3
Yeah,
times.
no,
then.
the ones he's fought 9 times are just Maddie and me.
Okay. It's like 3 times, I believe.
I rarely had an enemy last. Huh. And you say I was taller before?
Yes.
Peek my head around the corner to see how far the snail has made progress. Right.
He's made like another 5 feet.
Uh,
He can't go any further though.
look, he seems to be stuck.
Are you stuck?
Should we get rid of him?
Kill
Roll insight. He says no.
Who's rolling insight?
Whoever wants, like the person who asked him, is he stuck? Yeah, he's stuck.
Tigger just says in Thrycreen, well, that's the most blatant lie I've ever heard.
Apparently, Skirvo had a malfunction. I didn't quite hear his response.
No, you believed him when he said no.
Yeah. Yep.
And Tigger just like looks around the pillar to look through the door and just like, well, that's the
Do you
most
point out-
blatant
do you
lie I've ever heard
Point
in
out that he's
Thrycreen.
clearly. Do you point out to Skirvo that he's clearly stuck?
Yeah.
All right. Skirvo looks at it. Would you agree not to attack us if we got you out of these ruins?
Okay, maybe just this once.
I think we should roll another insight just to be safe.
Yeah.
All right.
Just real quick, Spencer, the flail snail never doesn't fight.
All right. Yeah, the flail snail is lying.
Well, Skirvo believes him.
Yeah, Skirbo believes him.
Anyone else want to insight?
Ticker
the flail-
just tells him in Thrycreen, you're not a very good liar, are you? And also, I'm gonna kind of like telepathically like disbelief.
Okay.
Just kill him. Okay.
How many? I'm not gonna lie. Part of me is kind of wanting to save this for next session. I mean, look at the time.
Only 10:23.
Yeah, it's only about
Yeah.
10:30.
Yeah,
We
you're
usually
right.
go until 11, so.
Yeah. Theron, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna be like, I pull out my bow and I grab an arrow and be like, should we kill it?
Seems like it's gonna fight us no matter what we do.
Yeah.
This is a.
If
I had knocked the arrow. I
If we-
have it pointing at the ground.
Hang on, I want to try something else. And he'll hang on. He'll trade places with Theron.
Oh, okay.
You try talking to it.
Well,
Maybe it seems to think I'm somebody. Maybe if it thinks
what I was gonna call
He
it.
already
What
thinks
makes you?
that Theron is someone.
I'm gonna be like, what makes you think that the Skirvo here is this taller person you fought before?
yeah, I don't think it saw Theron yet.
No, I mean, I did take my head like down the hallway
Yeah.
once when I was like,
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just like, what makes you think that Skirvo is this other person you fought before?
I have my reasons. You're all shape changers to me. I
Yeah,
am the only constant in this reality.
I am inevitable.
Oh, we go to
Bromnar,
the Avengers universe. This thing has the Infinity Stones on its flails.
Bromnar is not one for conversation.
Oh my!
He has a sling, and he's gonna throw a rock at this thing.
All right, cool. Well, we're
All
killing
right.
it if we can.
Um,
Sorry, Spencer, but you gave us the opportunity to actually talk to the thing.
Yeah, it's so strange. The longest flail snail encounter was when I wasn't voicing the flail snail.
Well, you see, that's
we
because
actively
you never made.
antagonized it because Maddie took the cookies and took them all into the river.
Well, you see, from what I
It
can
was
tell,
only one
alright.
cookie. I still had like 3 cookies on
he
me,
doesn't
bro.
succeed on his shot. Ticker, your turn.
Mr. Captain Servo.
Um,
All right.
move over here, and I guess I'll take a shot down the hallway at it, since it seems like it's
Alright.
intent on attacking
Just
us.
take pot shots at the flail snail.
It's not in range of it. You'd have to be in the room with it in order to attack.
Call
for it
this
to
one an
attack
old
you.
friend.
I'm gonna shoot at it.
Alright, shoot at it.
We all have ranged
Yeah, well
weapons, and
within
it's like,
range.
curses.
Yeah, and it's stuck in a hallway.
And it's like, curses. I can
I
get
don't
you.
think a 13 hits
Are you
flail
so
snails,
good to me?
so yeah.
You have advantage though because it's trying to fit in a smaller
Oh,
area.
okay. Because it's squeezing. 18.
That beats its AC. Roll damage.
7. Right there.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry, I'm retarded. Okay, so yeah, 10.
You see,
Wait,
John.
10 damage even tells like, why do you forsake me?
Why do you forsake me, Father? Father, why?
Gretchen doesn't really know what's going on.
Oh my boy.
Do any?
It gets out a short crossbow and like attempts to shoot it. She succeeds.
I feel like
Deals,
at some point, if one of us rolls an insight and like crits, we're just like we have the consciousness of the actual player, for like a few minutes while talking to the flail snail.
Paimon, your turn.
It's just like,
John,
yeah,
what are you
I saw
drawing?
you in
Oh my
Phoenix,
gosh,
asshole.
John, what are you doing?
Nothing in particular.
Okay,
It's art.
It's like so trippy. It's just like, oh dear. Anyway,
okay, so
You see,
I
John,
guess-
the mistake you made in not having the longest flail snail encounter is that you never trapped it in a room.
That is true.
You always put it dead ass in front of us.
Well, yeah, but
Or
that
on a
kind
convenient
of
garbage
works to
truck.
its advantage.
we want to
Like,
hijack. Yeah. Or on a garbage truck we want to hijack, or on a boat that's attacking us. So we'd be like, oh, it'd be a shame if we just blow your ship to Kingdom Come.
That was amazing. Just
take out my
sinking its
short
ship
bow
while it just was
and
like,
shoot at it.
Alright. Roll with advantage. Yeah, 23 hits.
Okie. And then it's a d6 plus 4.
I love how we all just decided we're gonna take pot shots at the flail snail. Like that's gonna make it any happier at us.
We're sitting here be like, ooh. Also,
Alright,
wait,
so that's it.
I have advantage. I have 3x advantage because I have Elven accuracy. Lovely.
Ugh.
I know what the title of
This
this
is how you
episode
do it.
is.
What is it?
You'll see.
Pearl is going to use Psychic Assault. Alright. And that would be...
I could like he's back again or something.
Something like that, yeah.
Oh?
You know, I just realized something else funny. This is the only time the flail snail has ever cursed, and it was immediately called out on it. It was just like, it's just cursing at Skirvo, and Skirvo's just, there's no need for that language.
In language.
I didn't think about that until just now.
I just found out that one of the gods of Chult, specifically the god of trickery, takes the form of a flail snail.
Oh my!
It's secretly been him the whole time.
Oh my god. We've been fighting a god this whole time. He's so
Wait,
weak.
Skirvo crit on the flail snail. He might actually know that.
He was never a god before, so it's not like that's him. It's just I just found this out, so it's not like it's.
Oh my god, John! I think that should be an encounter. We encounter the we encounter the god of trickery of Cholt. At the same time, there's the flail snail.
Yes, I am doing that. I am totally doing that now.
Wait, this is getting out of hand. Now there are two of them.
Yeah. Even better, I feel like it would be even funnier if that encounter just ended with those two getting in an argument, and then the rest of us just kind of back away slowly.
Just awkwardly leaving.
Yeah, just like I don't know what's happening, and I don't think I want to.
Oh look, it's my turn. You know what time it is? Time to take pot shots.
It is time to push buttons.
I don't have any buttons to push though.
You got a lever, or wait, no, you don't.
All right, there we go again.
Okay, and so we have advantage to squeezing?
Yes.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. That's a nat
that's
1.
a nat 20.
Well, that doubles everything, so Celestial, that is 4d6 plus 2d6 plus 4. Oh. Nice.
31 points of damage. Yeah, you just knock this thing out.
I'm just like,
so
show
it
you
just
how it's
goes
done.
like, and then goes back into its shell. It's like, I'll get you next time.
Is it screaming again?
Sobbing hysterically.
Like it always sobbed hysterically whenever we beat it.
Well, no, it always just like yelled at you basically until you went away.
Skirbo, what do you do?
Well, it's knocked
despite
out
your better
now, right?
judgment,
It's out now.
all your other party members wanted to kill it.
Yeah.
It's out.
Hey.
It's effectively knocked out.
Hey, that might give me better points with it next time, considering that I deliberately was trying to talk to it rather than fight it.
You'd be like, hey, I'm the nice one. They're the mean one.
Weirdly, I have been the nice one with this thing.
You're like, now, come on now.
All right, so
We can't leave you here.
Yeah. Gervo's just gonna peek in.
yeah.
And just hearing the, okay, is there anything else in this room that I can see?
No, you have to like go further in to see anything.
Skirbo will cautiously inch forward a bit.
All right. It is revealed. Oh wait, no, that's not that's the exact opposite.
I see
of revealed.
this.
The darkness spell is cast.
There we go. It would be like a throne room of some sorts.
Ah. He's just clearly like Skirvo just is looking at the very loudly screaming shell, and then just like his gears just make some jittering sounds, and then and now Skirvo just can't hear. He deliberately shut his hearing off.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what
He doesn't want to deal with whatever's going on there.
All right.
Guy with the hearing aid.
Actually, you know what? I will roll a stealth so that I could sneak around this thing, because it's clearly still alive.
Okay. So roll stealth.
It's an 18 stealth.
Yeah, that succeeds.
All right. How much movement do I got left? 1, 2, 20. Or 20. I guess I'll. Can I still dash action after all that?
I'm gonna rule no.
Okay. I guess I'll just be right here.
Alright.
You could try and just walk past it regularly.
Well, yeah, but I don't have any movement left. That's the problem.
A bonus action dash.
That's what I was asking.
Oh, yeah, you could do that.
Oh, just so
Like-
I can still go around it?
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm less likely to be attacked by it.
Yeah, so there's mosaics on the floor. It's got some. It's once again, it's like there's still a very much snake vibe in this room, with there being a giant mural on the ceiling depicting a kind of what's it a yuan-ti type figure with a pharaoh's crown of some sorts as he holds a scepter outwards.
This appears to be the end of the dungeon. Yeah, no other entrances, no other apparent exits,
Nope.
or yeah. I guess I could roll
the whole thing.
I guess I could explore. I guess I could roll perception just in case there's any further hidden rooms, but I doubt there's anything. Should I do that?
I'm not going to tell you what to do.
All right. Well, that's a crit.
Oh.
As I see the life, the universe, and everything, and I see the multiple strands this snail is attached to.
Oh, shoot.
This damn thing's as Curvo goes into madness, realizing this damn thing is a ley line to our reality.
This is a very weird experience. I'm second.
A universal constant
there
that
we
must
are.
always exist. If this thing dies, our universe dies.
And you learn that there are no other rooms.
All right.
Hey, we finished it.
Unless there was something in the maid's quarters, but I doubt that. I heavily doubt that.
Mm-hmm. That's why I was like, oh, it's just a kitchen.
We spent 2 sessions in this thing.
Mhm.
Okay. Is the turn order required any longer?
No, it's not required anymore. It's just.
Okay.
Give me a minute. I'm gonna turn that off.
Okay.
Do we level up?
I was asking because I'd have to end my turn there if it was.
Okay.
Who just left?
Spencer.
That's left.
Oh no, not
Again.
again.
He's been having problems.
He's offline on Discord now.
Oh no.
Spencer died. He was assassinated.
Oh no. Oh no. The flail snail, it went after him.
Ah!
The flail snail. John, what have you created? It actually went after him and killed him.
I'm pretty sure
It'll come for us next.
Well, I don't know. Maybe we might have heard Spencer been like,
I
wait,
just
what?
went and downloaded this one from when I
Okay.
uploaded it to Reddit like years ago.
Oh yeah,
Flail
snail.
flails about.
flails about. I remember when you made that.
It's like a Smash Bros. Intro. That was 2 years ago.
Mhm. Yeah.
My gosh.
Flail snail. Flails about.
Oh, and Joey, I think Paimon is more of a Rosa than a Jake.
Mm.
Maybe? Just a little. Oh, he's back!
He's alive, baby. They realize
Please tell
that's
me
it.
you weren't slayed by the flail snail.
Perhaps.
You crapped out for so long. We were just like, oh God, you died. John, the flail snail killed him. What have you done?
You monster.
All right.
Okay.
But yeah, you guys want to go anywhere else in the dungeon or no?
No. To the exit.
It appears we've finished. So yeah, Skirbo's going to report back. Sneak around. Okay. And then and report back. There are no other rooms on the other side. It just appears to be an immaculate throne room. Likely of interest to your research, Professor.
Oh,
Mr. Professor?
Okay. Yes, I'll get the cleaning crew in after this is all done, and we could perhaps get this flail snail out of here.
Yeah. But Skirbo will actually go, what? Oh. And then you just hear jittering sounds. Sorry, what was that? I didn't want to be stuck listening to that the entire time I was
Send a
in there.
cleanup crew to clear the place out and deal with the snail that's still screaming. And I think my ears are ringing.
Yeah. Can we even hear each other?
We're all like shouting.
We shut the door.
What?
Shut the door. Like, let's go to this side of the room.
Door's not good enough. We're gonna have to go to the front of the dungeon.
Yeah, let's go to the front. Let's just get out of here.
Yeah.
Who is the front?
No.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So,
No.
I'm gonna
No.
do something real quick.
There we go.
Oh, good. Yeah. I was like, where'd he go?
All right. Shoot.
Now
computers
we
messed up a
can't
bit.
hear the flail snail, right?
No, we can probably still hear it, but it's a lot quieter.
In the background.
Let's see here.
Skirvo is going to look back towards the far end of the room. Man, that is loud.
But yeah, so let's see. So Professor Halligan, thanks you for bringing.
Yes, we can hear it. The sound can be heard for 600 feet.
We can hear him, but it's in the background.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay then. But yeah, so Mr. Halligan, thanks you all. He's like, I'm so glad that I have a group of competent people to be around with this time.
Last group wasn't so reliable.
You'd be surprised of the kind of people they hire here.
No, I wouldn't. You'd be more surprised at the crew I hired back in the day.
Were they dwarves? The last crew?
A few of them.
No.
He'll.
Your crew, we already know you had incompetent dwarfism.
He's just. Skirbo is like, regardless, mistakes were made. Mistakes were made in some of those hiring choices.
Yes, for one thing, you chose dwarves. That was your first
Dwarves
mistake.
weren't the problem.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Are you certain about that? Maybe they were just doing it behind your back.
No, actually, the last dwarf I had in me employ actually died trying to stop the mutiny.
He
Good
must
chap.
be the exception to the rule, because they're all useless backstabbing traitors.
I'm fairly certain dwarves are usually quite loyal and honorable, so backstabbing and being traitorous would be like... That would be the exception with dwarves.
Yeah, Skirbo's here thinking to himself, nope, like all 20 dwarves I had throughout my entire career were some of the most loyal crewmen. If I had my way, I would have hired nothing but dwarves.
Like, part of
You
the
better
like,
not
if I
such
remember
heresy.
correctly, the description for the honor score in the Dungeon Master's Guide straight up mentions that it's appropriate for dwarf characters.
That's funny.
You gotta keep in mind, though, he's biased.
Yeah,
Very
yeah.
biased.
Theron clearly had a bad experience, and that made him racist. He decided to run with it when I said that that Varut was most likely a racist because he was a
Imperial
yeah, he was an Imperial.
and a Mandalorian.
You were like, well, I'm a Mandalorian and an Imperial, and I'm like, yeah, and most likely racist.
Okay, so you guys
Don't forget elitist.
so yeah, you guys are outside the building.
Lovely.
You can see that it's almost nighttime. It's like around 8 p.m. So yeah, I guess yeah. And by the time that you get out,
Bit of a shame. Wanted to look around. Yeah. So Skirvo mentions that he wanted to see if he could potentially get hired by that Night Watch Guild or whatever it was.
all
And,
right.
he mentions that to the rest of the party, how that might be a good way to earn some extra coin. So, during our pleasant conversation the previous night, was I informed where they take their hiring?
You are not entirely sure, but you have a good idea where it is, or at least like when you were in the school, when you were in the Spire Square earlier. This day, you knew where. Listen, you have a pretty sneaking suspicion that the guard quarters would be somewhere around that area.
All right. Worst case scenario, I just ask someone at the wall.
Yes.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna ask Theron if he'd be willing to part with the lantern for the night.
And lantern, sure.
Yeah, your hooded lantern, so that he can.
Yeah.
So that Skirvo can see in the dark for the purposes of the job.
Sounds like we need to buy you a lantern.
Yes, that's in fact the first thing Skirvo's going to buy when he gets his pay.
Or goggles of night.
Ooh, get Skirvo's eyes modified
Yeah.
Goggles of
so
night
that he can
would
see in
be,
the dark. Sounds like a project for Ticker.
A project I could probably afford once we get paid.
Yeah.
Do mouse folk have dark vision, Meg?
They do not.
I do not have dark vision.
Okay.
We're getting paid on the morn, right?
But I'm probably like sitting on Skirvo or something, so he can. So I don't have to walk around in the dark.
No, I wouldn't be able to afford
You
it.
walk up to Skirvo and you're
Uncommon
like,
magic items are 2,500 gold.
Uncommon or 2,500? I thought they were a range.
Well, just that's what I have it listed as the average cost on my wiki.
But yeah.
For mine, I just put the value, and I think uncommon are valued at 101 to 500 gold straight out of the DMG.
Oh, okay.
So the 2,500 seems
that's
a rare.
Not
an uncommon.
That needs to be fixed.
all right.
But yeah, so you guys travel probably, I assume, back to your house first.
To our squatting quarters for now.
Yeah, your quarters that you're squatting at. I'm
gonna go see if I can't get hired at that guild. If anyone else wants to come with me. Admittedly, everyone else needs to do some form of actual rest, whereas Skirvo can just
Well, Ticker
What?
just has to do non-strenuous activity.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go back to the house and rest.
Yeah.
All right.
I will meditate for 4 hours.
Yes, I will. I'm actually gonna just go back to the house.
All right.
All right.
It's been,
So, so long as Theron parted with the lantern for now.
Yeah. I mean, I don't need it. I can see in the dark.
All right. Cool. So there.
So
Skirbo's
Skirbo's
gonna
gonna talk
take-
to the people at the wall, or
I'm gonna try to find the guards' quarters, and if I can't do that, then I'll talk to the people at the wall
okay.
because I know where that's at.
All right. So you just roll me perception check then.
Okay, I'm
Uh,
talking to the guard. Okay, I'm talking to the guards.
8. Like after an hour or two, you're like, nah. All these tall buildings look the same. You go to the
Jeez.
wall.
Yep. I head to the wall. Do I find the same guards as the previous night?
Yes, you do.
Why,
Looks
hello
like
there.
It's you again.
I was thinking I'd take you up on your offer of getting hired, but I couldn't find the guards' quarters for the life of me.
Guard quarters? It's like that's next to the Institute building, but on the opposite side of what's his face's house. I've heard it's really important to pass me. And then the other fellow's like, you mean Beladros? It's like, yes, that fellow.
And I go there to get hired?
Yes, not now though. It's the office hours are closed, so that would be between. So you could probably go there around 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. and they should be open.
Any recommendations? Any recommendations for getting the job?
Nah, we just need people that just look as unsuspicious as possible.
I can keep watch practically while I'm asleep. So this shouldn't be a problem.
All right.
Hopefully
so I
I'll-
assume. Oh yeah.
Very well then. Thanks for the information, lads. Hopefully I'll see you on the wall tomorrow night.
If we live that long, that is. Morbid.
All right. Well, since
Uh,
since office hours are currently closed, Skirvo will unfortunately have to go back to the squatting quarters.
All right.
Mhm.
Rather
Oh.
unfortunately, because I really want Skirvo to start this job as soon as possible.
All right. It's just your average night.
Yep.
Some of you hear a couple of screams off in the distance, but that's kind of normal.
Yep.
Mhm.
Or
Skirvo knows the
from
cause of
the other
those
nights,
now.
it's normal. Oh, and it is morning once again.
Oh, yeah, I
Today, or was that
probably
yesterday?
That
would I regain a hit dice during a long rest if
Yes.
I use
Yes.
a hit
Everyone
dice during a long
regains
rest?
1 hit die.
Unless, of course, you never spent any, like me.
Yes.
Yeah. I was going to spend one during this long rest so that I could heal up the damage I lost.
well, you just get all your hit points back in a long rest.
Not
I
this
thought
time
Spencer
around.
didn't. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
remember
yeah.
Spencer was
Ruled
doing
that
the,
out.
Oh,
slow
yeah.
healing.
Yeah. So, all right, and I got all my hit points back.
Okay.
And did I get one back from the long rest?
Well, that's the one that you spend, so no.
Okay.
But yes. So morning comes.
All right.
The sounds of the market are all a bustling. Are all a bustling. So the bazaar is open. Several vendors, just yelling their things. You know what today is? Today is Monday. Want to know what Monday means?
Is it payday?
Payday.
Ooh.
Now, where did a contract specify that we needed to be in order to receive our pay?
Oh,
Because this isn't like modern day where they could just string it to our
Deposit
bank
into a bank
accounts.
account?
Yeah.
All right. So the Institute has another building. It's on the opposite side of the square. And at some point in your databanks, you know what the location is.
All right.
Okay.
So
To the office.
Let's go there then.
head to the office so that we may receive our pay, and Skirvo can see if he can. And since we'll be over there anyway, Skirvo is going to submit his application.
All right. Oh,
Because as I can tell, it seems that most of our excursions will not be happening at night. So that means Skirvo could literally just take a night shift and make money,
all right. So
which is amazing.
You guys head down to the corporate office of everything. It looks a lot less pretty. There's a giant line for it, and you spend about 2 hours in this line until you finally get to the front of the line. And then in front of you is a short tiefling woman. Well, technically she's taller than I guess half of you guys. Okay, two of you guys. But she's still short. It's like, may I help you?
We were here to get our pay.
All right. Would you like those papers processed normally, or do you want us to go through the process? Or do you want to do the process yourself?
What is the process?
You want a long answer, or you want the short answer?
We'll start with the short answer, if that gleans anything new.
Well, you pay us a small fee. We'll process all the papers with any other inquiring payments that you have to make at the moment, and then everything will be A-okay. This includes, like, loans, debts, the whole shebang.
We haven't taken out any.
What would be the fee for such a service?
It will be roughly 20 gold for each of you.
That's a drop in the bucket.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the problem is Skirvo can't pay that right now.
Oh, don't worry. We'll take it out.
Yeah, I figured it would be deducted. It's not something.
All right, good. Yeah, good. Because currently Skirvo's pockets are rattling empty. Okay.
All right. So she just like kind of she takes a look at you. It's like names and identifications.
We had a copy of our contract, right?
Yes.
All right, good. Because I'm assuming that's what she's asking for.
Yes, essentially.
All right, Skirvo will present his papers.
All
Captain
right.
Skirvo, Captain Skirvo, LD model number LD 40616.
All right.
She's like, so Skirvo.
We're just gonna write Skirvo then. You don't need to get complicated with me.
Sorry, old habit.
All right. I assume everyone else does theirs. Like Gretchen just like meekly like tries reaching over the counter with her tiny body and just places it on it.
Me too.
Yeah.
I just
paper over.
You know what? Skirvo just picks up Paimon and so that she can put the paper on the thing.
Aww.
So you all put your papers in.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see. So she goes to the back, processes everything, and then takes out like a a bag of gold for what's it? Just you guys are living together, right? She just like calls from the back.
For the meantime,
Currently,
Okay,
yes.
this will make things a lot easier. All right. So she comes back with a singular bag of gold and sets it on the table.
The bag looked big enough to, with Curvo's long interest in finances and money, he can see that the bag is big enough to account for all of our wages,
there should be
or at least on
four,
the surface.
5, 6. There should be 7,000 gold in there.
6,000. Remember,
Oh yeah, that's what's her name? Pearl.
Pearl is just a beggar, and she's working for food at the moment.
Yeah, 6,000. But still, being handed a sack of money that holds 6,000 gold
lot of
coins is
weight.
a lot.
10 gold
That's
coins
a
is
lot
a
of weight.
pound, I
Happens-
think.
What?
It's not a very big sack. In fact, it's actually very tiny.
It's a bag of holding.
Oh, Scorvo is going to pick up the bag and investigate it. He's the captain,
All right.
after all.
Is it a
are you
bag of holding?
You investigate the bag. No, it's not a magical bag of holding.
Okay. What's going on?
Do you count the number of pieces?
Yes.
All right. Well, actually, milestone. You guys level up to level 3 because this is your first.
Yay.
In total, there's 156 gold pieces.
156.
Yes.
156. Excuse me.
Is there a gold shortage?
No, it's like you wanted me to process your things, so that's where the 20 gold comes from, and that's 20 gold each of you, so that's 120 gold pieces, and that's my work. If you want to look at the list of the other bills and other things that you have applied for, see section 3.
We haven't applied for any bills.
Well, it's policy, if you will. She then hands you a list of things on the docket.
Skirbo will scan the files.
All right, you scan the files.
Yep.
You might want a piece of paper for this, and probably to write something very fast. Okay.
Somebody
you guys
who's
have a
good at
water
writing.
bill.
Okay.
So you're
I, as a player, have a notepad open so I can write this down.
Gotcha. Okay. So the taxes that have been applied to the Jazeeran tax policy, you have a water bill of 900 gold. A housing bill of 980 gold. You're paying 640 gold to the Null Veterans Pension Fund. 250 gold to the Jazeeran Guard bill. For the Red Dragon Appeasement Fund.
Pension. I'm back at the Novets pension. What was after that one?
640 for Null Veterans Pension Fund.
Yeah, I have that.
250 for the Jazeeran Guard bill. After that, it's 360 gold for the Red Dragon Appeasement Fund. So the Red Dragon doesn't kill you guys. Then there's the Diggers membership fees, which is only 100 gold. Combat school membership fees, even if you're not going.
How much was Diggers membership?
100 gold pieces.
100. Okay, and then after that is
the combat school membership fees, which is 50 gold pieces.
Okay.
Then there's the Jazeeran Night Defense Fund, which is
the wall thing that Skirvo wants to get hired at.
Isn't that what we're paying the guards for?
So in other words, if Skirvo gets hired at the wall, he'll literally be paying himself.
Okay, wait, so the night defense fund was how much?
120 gold.
Sounds like they're
Um,
running a scam.
Then there is the Speaker's Material Component Fund, which is 200 gold pieces.
I don't know if I need that. Okay, after that.
Unfortunately, these all sound perfectly legitimate.
Well,
Then-
no. Housing, we don't have housing. They never told us where housing was, so that is not legitimate.
Yeah, but do you want
Uh,
to tell them that?
Then there's the Police Fund, which is 100 gold pieces.
And in fact, there's a separate police, night defense, and guard defense. That's a scam. Okay,
Yeah,
after
it
the
makes
police
sense
fund.
on paper. The guard defense.
All right.
The guard is clearly for the outer walls.
Mhm.
Then there's the paper processing fees, which is 120 gold, as stated earlier.
Mhm.
Then there's the unlimited oil change service for 200 gold pieces.
Definitely didn't apply for that. Skirvo hasn't needed an oil change at all. Although he should
then there's a
definitely
heating
get
bill.
one.
There's a what?
A heating bill, which is 250 gold.
That's again another scam because we don't have housing.
Sand removal services, which is 740 gold.
I have a theory.
Hmm.
I have a theory they know we're squatting in that house.
Hmm.
Then after sand removal services, it's protection money to some guys called the Crypt Gangers.
For how much?
444.
Keep in mind, guys, as I'm writing these down, I'm putting a little asterisk next to everything that I'm finding suspicious.
Yeah.
I just don't
Which is
like
what
any of
happens.
it at all. I don't like being taxed at all. I don't think
Yeah.
the government
I don't
even
either, but
deserves
some things
the money.
in the desert, okay, you can like 900 for water. A bit steep, but I mean this is a desert,
The
so
night defense, the different funds for the night defense and policing makes sense to me because I mean, before we came into the city limits, there was a purple worm. If anything, I think those bastards aren't getting
but
paid
yeah.
enough.
Then there's also air conditioning, which is 250 gold.
Not that Skirvo requires that, but
are we paying for heating and air conditioning in the same day, in the same season?
well, it's because in the desert, it's scorching hot during the day and absolutely freezing at night.
Not all deserts. Some deserts at
Yeah.
night, it's still scorching hot. It's just 20 degrees cooler, like, say, Phoenix.
Yeah,
It's like
but
110
this is,
in the day and 96 at night.
Yeah, but it's clear that Spencer is depicting
Yeah.
this as a very unforgiving land.
Yes.
Very similar to Gerudo Desert. Kalani would have been very at home.
What's this no vet's pension? What's that supposed to mean?
The Knoll Veterans Pension Fund?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll me a history check. Or like just a knowledge check of sorts. Whatever you want.
The only knowledge skill I have a positive number in is investigation. So.
All right, investigation.
17.
All right, with that 17, you're ahead. Like if you were a Skirvo for a second, it's like the gears in your head are turning, and you're starting to think, wait a second, aren't Knolls the villains?
Oh no! I heard no.
No, it's Knolls.
No.
The
Oh, wait,
Knoll
now that is
Veteran
def-
Pension Fund.
That
You
is
know,
definitely
the demon
sus.
worshippers.
That is definitely
Something seems
sus.
wrong.
That is definitely sus.
All right.
Oh, and then there's also the Gatehouse Usage Service, which is 40 gold pieces.
The only thing that's not loan shark levels. Good grief.
Yeah. I have a feeling
900
that they
plus
priced
980.
everything else in up front to hire in suckers like us.
Unless now, wait, now are these bills weekly or are these monthly or?
These are weekly.
Huh. Mhm.
To this shit. This is
But I have to-
bullshit.
But I have to see about trying to cut back expenses if we can.
Okay, 200.
For example, that unlimited oil change. I don't know who needs that, but it's not me. He says as his joints audibly squeak the entire time.
200 plus 250 plus 740 plus
Just rolling a hit die.
444
Or leveling up.
plus 250
Oh,
plus
right.
40.
I should roll those hit dice right now before I forget to literally do everything about leveling this character up.
That could have been 256, not 156.
What are you referring to?
In the bag, it said it was 156.
What's a
Yeah.
roguish archetype?
There should have been 256 because I added up all
Your
the bills.
roguish archetype is your subclass.
Yeah, I just added up all the bills and subtracted it from
And you said
6,000.
you were
That's
going. You
256.
said you were going swashbuckler. You get your
Yes.
first
Oh,
swashbuckler
yeah.
features now.
If you look at the back of the paper, there's
Okay.
you realize that there's another thing on
Oh,
it.
what's that?
Shoot, give me a second.
And obviously, it costs 100 gold. But what is it?
Yeah, it costs 100 gold. It is it's the local park recreation fund.
Okay.
Well, local
100.
park and recreation fund.
Oh.
There we go.
And okay. Vile. Save as. Thieves. Okay. Outrageous. Outrageous scam bills. Some of these, if we're getting billed for, we should actually like save, just get our money's worth. I assume the combat schools, like the feats that aren't ASIs and so forth.
Yes, those are basically just maintenance costs to keep them running and to pay the workers their wages.
Sounds like if we're paying to keep it up, we should be reaping the benefits of it. Now, some of these bills, I think we can cut. Be like, okay, none of us, with the exception of Gretchen, use. Actually, well, Paimon is going arcane. Are you going arcane trickster, Maddie?
Yeah.
Okay, it's like you and Gretchen are the only two that may have material components for spells, so that's something we can strike out. If we do our own paper processing, that's another thing we can strike out. All of us but Skirvo aren't even robots, so we can strike the oil change.
Yeah, Skirvo has even outright admitted he doesn't need it.
So we strike that. Housing, we have our own housings. We strike that one.
Well, I mean, we need to figure out how they came across the idea of us having housing.
Let's ask him, what's this housing bill? We're not provided housing.
You did?
Did you guys not find a house? Because it says here that you guys have been staying at.
I knew it.
I forgot what the name of the residence was.
That old
I
shack.
knew it. I was right. Frickin' wizard. He scryed all of us.
That old shack, that you're charging nearly 1,000 gold for that old crummy rundown shack? Outrageous.
I don't make the prices here. I just process the papers.
Mm-hmm.
This is complete bullshit.
How many?
I I don't like it.
Out of curiosity, how many other people have complained about this arrangement?
The reason why you spent like 2 hours in line is because like six
Yep.
different
Everyone.
parties
Oh,
complained.
okay, so we audibly heard other people arguing, including I assume including our dwarven friend.
No, they haven't come yet.
Oh god. You want to wait for them, Darren?
Oh, good grief. No, I can't stand that man.
All right, we'll probably end the session here for tonight.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I'll need to remember that our next session I need to immediately start with the thing. Okay, quickly. I need to roll the. It's 1d8 plus.
Your Constitution modifier. Anyways, ending the session here. Thank you for watching.
Wait, no, wait. Hang on. I think I rolled. Wow, I rolled
see you guys
something
next week,
completely
might not.
absurd.
Goodbye.